What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac, along with my man Bluminati,
Here,
and you already know what it is, man. It is the Blurred AF Experience. And today we are going to go over a few topics. We got Spider-Man on deck because we're going to say, Spider-Man, of course, that's the topic. It's Spider-Man Brand New Day. Will Spider-Man Brand New Day have Marvel back on top? Is this going to be the catalyst? This is going to lead into Doomsday, all these other projects or whatever. And is this the one that's going to have Marvel back on top? We got to find out. We got to check it out. Plus, Midnight Suns, Daredevil viewership, and of course, our casual conversations that we have.
casual conversations.
You know how we do. You know what I mean? Why do I feel like, you need to be over there? I feel off. So hopefully you guys are happy and hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant React channel. But let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right. Blue, what's good? What's
I'm
good?
chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. What's good with you, brother?
Man, I just got through cutting grass. And I'm gonna tell everybody that's listening to me right now, do not go get a electric lawnmower. That's a rip off. I say this every year.
With the cord?
No, it's electric. So
With the battery,
you put
battery power?
batteries. Yeah,
I got a
battery
battery
power.
power. My shit.
Man,
Good,
no, it's the lawnmower is cool. It's the batteries, dude. Maybe it's just Greenworks. Don't go get Greenworks stuff. That thing has been trouble. Dude, you know how many batteries I done went through in the last 2 years? I done went through, let me see, 6 already, including the one that came with it. 6.
I did go through one. Because they say if you leave it on the charger, because that might be what's going on. You leaving it on charge, ain't you?
Yep. I go put it on the charger, forget it, but it's in my garage. I done laid down and went to sleep. It's 4 weeks later.
Those batteries are quote unquote smart charging, but what happens is they'll charge and then it's a switch that flips and you can't reset it. So a switch,
That's stupid.
It flips and then you can't use it no more. It's weird.
That's stupid.
So
that
once it's
like
fully charged, take it off that charger, man. Take it off that charger.
It sound like more money.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like more money. But yeah, man, I got my clothes need to be washed. I just got a lot of stuff. What in the whole entire blue hell is going on here? You ain't about to do all of that. You ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? The hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Oh, it's always one, man.
Golly. Literally just did that twice. He must have been on yours and how you do that? How you just flip back and forth with that? Let's see who's all in the house though, man. Let's see who's all up here. Prisetta, what's going on? What's good? Good afternoon. Alvin, what's good? Quasimodo, what's good? May the fourth be with everybody. I mean, Blue is over there being Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't let the racists get you. They were like, oh, so Vader black now. My Vader got to be black.
Vader been black.
Right. What up, she? What's good? Lawrence, what's good? Let me see. Nero Gamer, what's good? Let me see. What up, Pam? Sister Pam up here. What's up?
What up, Pam?
They said
that Met Gala. How that Met Gala going, Pam?
Exactly. What is going on with these? What is this stuff, man? Come on with the stuff, man. Justin Kellogg, yeah. She said it's boring.
Met Gala is boring, man.
I
wouldn't
never got into that. I'm gonna just be real with you. I never got into the Met Gala. Never.
I wouldn't
Right.
go.
I don't think it's for me. Yeah, his voice most definitely was black. The dude, have you ever seen the behind the scenes of the original Star Wars? And they had the dude who was doing the physical stuff, have him talk. Yeah, that wasn't happening. That wasn't happening. Puma Lee, what's good? What's good? Hey, did you check out our good friend Chill? Got with the creator of Shuri?
Yeah.
That was dope. I'm proud of him raising that question and actually getting it on video.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got no problem with Shuri, but that's not her role. You know what I mean? And I know Alfred Rodriguez this morning was like, hey, did you see that they got Shuri Black Panther on the new Marvel Token Fighter game or whatever? Yep. I never played it. And I'm like, okay, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? She is a Black Panther at one time, to be fair. Right. So we can't just totally dismiss her. But she should have been a either, cameo character or like you got the regular Black Panther, but then you can also play with Shuri. You know what I'm saying? It should have been like that. McMarvel Rivals was good. It should have been like that. And
she looked good though. It do look good.
Yeah, it do look good. And I'm not mad at it because it's unfair for me to just be pro T'Challa like Shuri just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, a Black Panther at one time. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But she should have, you know what I'm saying, at least multiple variations of Shuri. You know what I mean? So there should be a Shuri Black Panther. There should be a Shuri Griot. Just Shuri with her, you know what I'm saying, with with the Griot powers and stuff like that from her solo series. And a lot of and I get so mad at people that come up and when they defend Shuri, what's up, Dirk? When they defend Shuri, I'm like, did y'all get her solo series? Because I sure in the hell did.
Right.
I got that 15-issue run. A lot of y'all didn't even know she had her own series with her own powers, with her own adventure. They always go back to justify her existence from one small run. And it totaled, I want to say, maybe 15 total issues. Maybe not even that. Because you got Doom War, you got when she was Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? Which was the end, which was that series of Dark Reign, which was what, a couple books? Not even that.
I think it was in total. I think it was 9 issues in total or something like that.
But her involvement, besides T'Challa being there, just her by herself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
T'Challa being in love.
You talking about like books outside of things that was going on outside of the Black Panther books, or what? No,
just the Black Panther books.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was either between 9 or 10 issues total. It wasn't, and that's it's not a lot of books. It sounds like a lot of books. But it's not a lot of books.
Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of books. So that's why I'm like, man, y'all half of them didn't even know that she had you know what I'm saying, the Griot powers, and she could fly, and she got the, you know what I'm saying, the almost like I call her a Pokemon, like a fairy Pokemon, because all the pinks and stuff like that, you know what I mean, as far as her power set. A lot of people don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know that. So that's it. I think that's the only thing that bothers me, is that people go so hard but don't know anything else outside of, you know what I'm saying, what she got. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy she's in the game because it's the first time she's been in the game as a playable character, fighting, doing that. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't like it because you feel like T'Challa's getting erased, which T'Challa is in the Marvel, almost like the Fortnite game. Okay. It's like Marvel Rivals. I think it is Marvel Rivals or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She's in there. I mean, he's in there. You know what I'm saying? He's in the Marvel, the Marvel game that just came out. Damn, this kind of like the TMNT game from I can't think of it because I was just playing. Hold up, because I gotta look at it. Now I gotta look. I hate when I gotta do that.
What you talking about?
Oh man, what's the
I
name?
know what you're talking about. I got it. Invasion.
Yeah, Marvel Invasion. Yeah, Black Panther's the best character on that game.
I don't know,
Seriously, but look, Black Panther is the best fighter on that game. It's the best hand-to-hand combat. He's the best. But what's McCall?
I like
Shia
Nova,
LaBelle. Man, Nova sucked.
I like Nova,
He
man.
sucked for me. He sucked for me.
I like Nova,
I was rolling with. I ain't gonna lie, for a portion of it, I was rolling with Storm and Black Panther because this is the first
Storm
time
get
since
busy.
Marvel. Yeah, this is the first time since Marvel Ultimate Alliance series that I got to play with both of them. So I was rolling with them, but then when I liked what's her name? She was in the Guardians of the Galaxy as a little kid. What's her? No, it's not Shia LaBeouf. That's the Super Surfer.
You talking about
with the three stripes in her eyes.
I want to call
got
it
the sword.
Man. That ain't it.
Yeah. Oh, I can't think of her name for the life of me right now. But man, me and her Black Panther was going hard, boy.
It ain't Marvel. It's
yeah, it's like more. It's not Marvel, but
what is that?
I forgot her name.
Why
I
can't think of that? I know who you talking about. I know.
Yeah, but man, as soon as I got her and Black Panther, it was over.
Yeah.
It was over. Nihilus had no chance. And that's what she got. I beat that game. I started walking like Vince McMahon, a rich racist white man. I was just put him on.
Not racist white man.
Ain't that's what old Vinnie Mac is? Vinnie Mac ran somebody, almost killed somebody. It was like, we're gonna give you a ticket, Vinnie Mac. I wish I had that type of. Why I ain't got that type of power? and Michael Jackson proved you can have vitiligo and you know what I'm saying, and get your skin to match the vitiligo. They still treat you like a nigga.
Still treat you like a nigga.
Mm-hmm. Her name was Wee Girl. What? No. No. No, I can't think of the name of her. I can't. Because I remember her from the end of whatchamacallit. From the end of she got rescued in Guardians of the Galaxy, and she ended up being one of the characters in the on Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that they're never used. So we get more Wonder Man.
Man.
Right. What up, Jada Informant? All right.
Uncle Ruckus' voice at the end.
You're still a nigga.
Still a nigga.
All right, so let's start off with Daredevil, man. Let's start off with this Daredevil viewership. You've been watching Daredevil, right?
I have. I did I watch the finale? I don't think I watched this last one. I didn't watch the finale, but I have been watching Daredevil. I meant to watch it today, but I got busy too, man. But yes, Daredevil is kicking ass. I'm loving Daredevil. Loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Loving it. But don't seem like anybody else is loving it. Viewership ain't the best.
Quasimodo's calling it Daredevil Born Again.
I like that. I don't think it's boring, man. It's
nowhere close to that.
It's a Daredevil story. It's literally a Daredevil story. Like, it's fresh out the comics to me.
Yeah, it's almost like what Daredevil would look like from comic to live action.
Yeah, it does, man. And if you're a Daredevil fan, I don't see how you can say it's boring. Because Daredevil in the books is not the most fast-paced superhero. He's probably more in line with Batman than anybody else.
Blind Batman.
You know what I'm saying? Because he does actual detective work, all you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So it can get a little tag. And even like, and the reason why I bring up Batman, Batman now is a little bit more fast-paced. But you go back and read Batman back in the day, that shit was slow as hell. Batman is a slow book.
Because it's a detective. He's a detective. You think detective gonna solve crimes in 10 minutes of reading? No.
But I I like it, man. Hold on. My bad. But yeah, I like it. I think it's because I think it's telling a good story. I like the Kingpin aspect of it all, and everything he's been going with Vanessa. You know, like it's been doing the stuff that I think is worthy of a Daredevil show and title. They brought back in my girl Jessica Jones. I like Jessica Jones. I think Jessica Jones is a dope character and should be explored a little bit more within comics on live action.
I mean, they really killed it on Netflix with Jessica Jones, though.
Yeah,
with the Purple Man and all of that. They did a really good job telling a good story.
Right. Damn, they killed. Don't say that. They killed Daniel. Damn.
Oh man, spoiler alert. But
Ain't no big deal.
I think this is more a line of, and people might disagree with this, but I think they took what Daredevil was doing in Netflix, and they also seen what the Penguin did. Seen what the Penguin did. And so they was like, okay, how can we make this more compelling? How can we start rooting for the bad guy and Daredevil at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
And even with Bullseye story, they actually are telling a more compelling Bullseye story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Than anything. Like, I mean, you look at Daredevil, Bullseye, and Kingpin. Those are three distinct stories that they've bounced around to, and they've made compelling story out of all three of these, from what's going on with Vanessa and you know what I'm saying, what happened to Vanessa in Kingpin and what happened with them, and you know what I'm saying, why he has an uproar, what's going on with Bullseye and the problems that he had with Kingpin and Vanessa, you know what I'm saying, how that tied into everything, and then Daredevil's own internal stuff. And then you got, Karen Page and her story. There's there's elements.
It's a lot going on.
Great story, but it's
a lot going on.
It's he's not telling the other side characters like Daniel and the other girl who, was doing the stories and stuff. The niece of what's his name? Yeah,
Robbie. I can't think his last name, and I'm a Spider-Man fan, so I'm tripping.
Yeah,
but used to work at the Bugle. I know what you talk about. Let me address Jay real quick. Jay said Jessica Jones is trash. You like drunk ass. Hold on, where is it at? Where did he say? Jay said you like drunk Jessica Jones, whose show was trash, but Wonder Man isn't good. No, Wonder Man was not good. Wonder Man, look, and I think me and Dre both have the same sentiments. If it wasn't called Wonder Man, and it was called something else, and it had nothing to do with Marvel, and this was just a TV show that came out on Disney Plus, kudos. I give it all the love in the world, all the kudos. I'm sorry, I am biased to it being a superhero show. My bad if it says Marvel in front of it and I see superhero. That's what I hear. That's who I know. I know Wonder Man is a superhero who just happens to act, not an actor. And that's it. My bad, Jay. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wonder Man is an Avenger, not an actor. He's an Avenger. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We got to do better than that. We got to do better.
That's a big
Ben Urich. I'm talking about Robbie. Ben Urich. That's right. Ben Urich. My bad. I'm tripping.
What up, Tina?
What up? Yeah, wasn't a super or a hero at all. Nothing about that show was super or heroish. Like, none of it.
And he broke dude out of jail. So
yeah, man.
Wait a minute. Remember when we had the whole is Riri a criminal? Right. Wonder Man broke a man out of jail. Infiltrated the family or whatever.
A terrorist too, not just some guy on the good side of the law. An actual terrorist.
But no, Riri, that's the criminal. You know, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna watch that show because you know we got criminals over there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make a black person a criminal. That's why I ain't watching the show. You know what I'm saying? No, where's that same thing for Wonder Man? He a criminal. He's a menace. You know
A menace.
saying?
So
You
yeah,
know,
I'm
so-
good on Wonder Man. Salute to Yaya. If he getting his money, man, get your money.
You gotta pay the rent. You gotta pay the rent.
Is what it is. Got to pay the rent, man. But yeah, I like Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones was a damn good show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she.
Jessica
guess
Jones,
what?
they did a
It
really
was-
good job with the Purple Man and all
They
of
did
that.
a right Purple Man, and it was out of the comic.
Mhm.
If you've ever read Alias, which was her comic run, you would know that this was coming straight out of the comic.
Mm.
So there was no misconception. She didn't end up being a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like with no superpowers or anything like that. Like she was just pursuing her dream of dancing on Broadway.
Jessica Jones on Broadway.
Yeah, like you know, shoot. So yeah, I enjoy Jessica Jones, man. But the viewership though, I blame the viewership on the piss poor platform that is Disney Plus.
There it is.
That's what I blame it on, man. The piss poor platform that is Disney Plus. And I also blame it on Feige's ineptness to understand when he was down. Like it to me, it's like when did you notice that Marvel was down? I guess that's my question.
You know, this is the portion of the show where Blue goes
Yeah.
hard at Kevin
When I
Feige.
go That's why when the Feige hate train come up. But no, man, for real, like when did you notice that the company that you are heading up is on a downward spiral, right? When did you say, oh, we got to stop, we got to hold up for a second and get things back on track? And
After
in
they
doing
made
that,
Agatha and greenlit it and put it on Disney Plus.
man, because we seen how long I've been saying this.
I'm
Dre?
just saying
we've been
that-
seeing the spiral for a long time.
No, I'm just saying when you greenlight projects that are incohesive to the whole entire story and they don't fit, no matter how much I like it. Eternals is one of them. Eternals did have try to have a connective tissue,
right,
but not having these stories connect in a way that feels cohesive. Give you a prime example.
Mhm.
Captain America. You know what I'm saying? The Black Guys movie. Where everybody was like, why y'all don't get behind him? Because why would you connect that story for him to the Incredible Hulk when this is supposed to be? You don't see no other Captain America films that's connected to Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk has a connection to a Captain America, but not that one, not the black guy. You know what I'm saying? Not him. So Guardians of the Galaxy, you end it with this new team that's never going to show up.
Never gonna see him again.
There's never going to show up.
Because that's the problem. Captain America's Captain Black America of the Falcon Society, that movie, you know what I'm saying? If it's almost like they was like, you know what? This is a throwaway film anyway. So we're just gonna connect them to the whole. It's like it spiderweb and just went everywhere for no reason.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like there was no real focus on what was going on with that movie. You know what I mean? Like this was the time to let Sam get busy. Like,
right.
But you had him stuck with trying to fix the Hulk's shit from 16 years ago. Like, come on, man.
What is in and you chop the story up and it doesn't make sense because you chopped the movie up, reshot it. That, you know, when critics was coming after Michael Jackson, I'm like, did they not see Captain America brand new world? That's when you chop a movie to hell and be like, here's the end results with it's a few scenes in there that like I like it. Few. There's nothing else. There's nothing in there that says I feel like I could get behind, Sam Wilson. I mean,
Mhm.
and I feel bad for Anthony Mackie. I feel bad for him because that was an opportunity this is why I do. Because as a black actor, I want my black male actors to succeed. But he has proven he's not a lead. Number one, he's proven that he's not a lead. And you wrote a piss poor movie that could have got him at least there, or at least presented him like a lead, and you dropped the ball. It's the Gal Gadot. He's almost like the Gal Gadot of
Damn.
Marvel. And the
He
reason why I
might be
say
the
that
Gal
is
Gadot of Marvel.
no, I think he's the Gal Gadot, because Gal Gadot in one movie that was written well, she looks fantastic. The second movie that she's written in, a horrible crap show. And it just proves she's not it. She can act. It's probably Sesame Street, but that's as far as it goes. If you don't have a dope script, you're not gonna make it. What has happened with Anthony Mackie? Anthony Mackie got a movie where he got a turban on, fighting in the desert. Don't nobody know about it. Don't nobody care.
Yeah, that's Tupac of Arabia.
Arabian Nights. With a man in the desert.
I saw that, man. I was like, damn, Mackie. Every movie that he comes out with like that, though, that happens. Remember, right before Captain America, he had that
he had the movie where he was in the woods.
Yeah, nobody knew that movie came out.
Nobody cared. But what has Marvel been good at? People have made successful careers after a successful movie. If it might go downhill, you might be doing Dr. Dolittle, or you know what I'm saying, or you just doing the movie you have no idea why you're in. But at least okay. How many people what was? Let me ask this question. I'm not trying to be funny. Was Twisted Metal, trending on Twitter because Anthony Mackie was exceptional in the role? Right. No, it was not moving the needle. People might have liked it, but it wasn't moving the needle for. It probably was. You know what I'm saying? But nobody was clamoring for more Anthony Mackie after Twisted Metal. He's not a lead. That's all it is. He's a good supporting character. On that,
I don't think anybody be like, oh
man, Anthony Mackie, Tupac Mackley. I'm making this now. Ain't nobody gonna be
but it is a good show. It does showcase him, but he is an ensemble. That's the thing. Yeah, Twisted Metal is not. It's a lot of things going on at once. It's an ensemble type of a show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, he's good in it, but it's other things going on in the show. Just like with anything that he's in, him being in the Avengers, he was a good part of the Avengers, right? He was good. But that's probably as far as it goes with Mackie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not a part of this, that's it. You know?
He's the Randy Jackson of the Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? He's good for what he does. He plays the bongos. He can play the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? And let that man get a microphone. You'll be like, nah, man, put that down. You know what I'm saying? You just good for what you do.
Get that bongo back up.
I knew Damson career was like that until F1. No, Damson was not. No, it was nowhere close. No. Nowhere close. People were clamoring for Damson Idris. Snowfall made Damson Idris.
Damson led a show for
he was
4 seasons, 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah. There's nothing. When is the last time Anthony Mackie led a series that he is the lead for 4 or 5 seasons, and people was like, damn, man, I can't get enough of Anthony Mackie. You see his acting chops. Yeah. I'm talking about Anthony Mackie has I'm sorry, it might sound harsh, but Anthony Mackie has played Anthony Mackie in everything he's done. No, yeah, I'm dead serious.
He's Abraham, Tupac in everything he's done. He's Tupac. Yeah, he's that multiversal Tupac that he was. He's that.
But he was still Anthony Mackie. You don't see Anthony. It's almost like when you see certain actors, you can see them in different roles. I mean, just look at Denzel. Let's just use this. Denzel, one of the greatest actors of our time. But Denzel, even though it's Denzel is separating himself from certain roles. You know what I'm saying? He's, Devil in the Blue Dress. He's a different Denzel than he is in Malcolm X, that he is in, you know what I'm saying, Man on Fire, that he is in, The Equalizer. He's still a different version of him. I've watched Anthony Mackie and be like, he's just playing Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie playing Tupac. It ain't, he embodied Pac. He's Anthony Mackie cosplaying as Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Thinking this is what Tupac act like, and it don't. It's nowhere close. Matter of fact, I want to throw it out the window and make sure it gets ran over by traffic. That's what I feel about it. I'm just being honest.
And I like what Stamina said. Mackie hasn't had a snowfall and won't ever. So the comparison is dead in the water. That's true. Like, and even I saw somebody say, Alvin brought up The Rock. Like, you can't compare. The Rock started as a wrestler. We know him as a wrestler. He's built up the cachet, the people wanted to see how he acts. When he came in acting, nobody was like, oh, Rock is this great actor. Like, he built up to, I haven't seen Anthony Mackie pick roles that's going to build him up to be, and he's been in the game a long time. And I'm not saying that he's a bad actor or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's just not a lead.
But he's just not a lead. And
that's all it is.
And he could end up finding a movie where he's the lead, and he probably still won't be the lead. Yeah, I keep seeing everybody say she hate me. Yes. There's this is what, when we say the lead, hold on, Dre, my bad. But when we say the lead, we mean that when a movie is thought about and they need a male actor that they think Anthony Mackie, that makes you a lead. Not just because you star and have a leading role in a film. That makes you a lead for that film, but we're talking about in Hollywood. Is he a lead in Hollywood? When the casting directors are going up and down these casting lists, are they saying Blue, Dre Mack, Anthony Mackie? Yeah, Anthony Mackie. That's the one. They not doing that.
No.
They're not doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not doing that.
And I remember we did that. Remember we did the Blurred AF, and we had this conversation about Anthony Mackie, and I pulled up his box office numbers when he is the lead. They are poor. You know what I'm saying? Leading man, the leading man. You know, we live in an area now where you leading man.
He's not a leading man.
Yeah, he's not. He's
not a leading man.
You know, I mean, Tyler Perry ain't even picked out Anthony Mackie up to be in one of his movies with a bad wig. So know he's not a leading man. You know, Tyler Perry get everybody. He ain't got Anthony.
He ain't got Anthony. So you put on a bad wig. Maybe that's what it is.
Or you gotta be the love it. He gotta be he gotta show that he can fall in love. Yeah, being a church going good man. You know what I'm saying? That's just close enough to not to be too dark skinned. This bald headed dark skinned dude from Law and Order. he's just a shade. He's at the cutoff point. They put that paper bag on him and Tyler like perfect.
Got him.
My leading man.
Quasimodo said, "Do you think he'll get a second film as Black America of the Falcon Society?" I don't think so. I think
that's done.
Yeah, that's over and done with.
Done. You know, box office.
It should have never happened. It should have never happened to begin with because I knew that it was going to end up going nowhere. And sometimes, you know, we get a lot of people, a lot of progressive people when it comes to things like this and want to see Black actors, whether they playing, you know, race swapped or whatever. And the reason why we talk about the Brave New reboot, the reasons why I think are kind of against race swaps or stepping into white shoes is because of that same, you know, that exact thing. You're only gonna get one shot. You know what I'm saying? Right. And if that shot don't work, they're not coming back to you regardless of how titular the character is or how much you know, we online say, oh well, I like Sam as Captain America. They're gonna be like, well, you didn't show up for it. You didn't show us that you like Sam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even if you did, if we feel that Chris Evans is the best guy for the job, we're going to get Chris Evans.
Exactly. They're not going to go get you.
When we reboot, he's going to be back being Falcon. That's why I was like, just make it if they could have did a Falcon movie if they wanted to, or I always said that Falcon Winter Soldier, they could have turned that into a movie. It could have been a buddy cop movie. You know what I'm saying? One and done. Boom. I don't think anybody would have been looking, or if we would have got a sequel, we would have got a sequel. But I don't think anybody, the chatter wouldn't have been, negative if it came to the Falcon and Winter Soldier movie. I think that would have served better than the TV series. Still could have introduced John Walker. Still could have introduced the Flag Smashers and all. They still could have did all of that.
He was gaining momentum because of the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. He was gaining moment, even though the more emotional moments went to Sebastian Stan's Winter Soldier. It was that dynamic worked because he wasn't the lead. He wasn't the lead. He was a co-lead. That's why it worked better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'd rather pick Tyrese. At least I know Tyrese go. They do play the same characters. They do play the same. But I'd rather watch Tyrese. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather watch Tyrese on film than some movies than I would Anthony Mackie. I'm just being honest.
And like I said, I like both. I like Tyrese. I like Mackie. I don't think Anthony, like I said, he's not a bad actor. He just needs to pick better roles. And I think the buddy cop role for him, that's the only way he could be that lead or have that spotlight playing off of somebody. I think he plays off of people well, and that's just it.
Yeah. Left cheek. Transformers.
Yeah.
Hey. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me ask you out. Where's Anthony Mackie and Ejectocito, cuz? Where's his at? That's quotable for the rest of my life. Anybody I don't want in my car, I'm like, Ejectocito, cuz.
He ain't got no line like that.
He ain't got one. He got, hey, everybody, I'm motherfucking Tupac. That's what he got. And nobody cares. Nobody walking around saying that.
Right. Yeah, if he can get him an Ejectocito, cuz we good.
Yeah. I mean, on your left, yeah.
Nah, that ain't Ejectocito.
We just knew he was coming through the portal. All it did was set up Captain America. All it did was set up Captain America to be like to start crying. Everybody coming, and they didn't cheer. And remember, in the movie, I don't know about your theater. Blue. They didn't cheer for Captain Tupac. They cheered for T'Challa coming through that. As soon as they seen Chadwick, my theater exploded. They didn't do it for old Captain Falcon. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. He said Ejectocito, cuz. Oh,
my pockets ain't empty.
That whole movie is quotable. I don't care. That whole movie is quotable.
That's John Singleton, man.
Dude, y'all hate on Too Fast, Too Furious. That is a fun movie. That's the fun movie.
My pockets ain't empty.
My pockets ain't empty, cuz. Forget about it, cuz. Everybody, that movie is hilarious.
Hilarious. Man.
He said, that's my lunch. So, That's what I'm saying. Man. I need, if Anthony Mackie has some roles like that where, but I just, Oh,
I'm gonna say Sam appropriated it from Steve on your level. Steve's line.
It was Steve's line.
Yeah.
He says cultural appropriation. The whites want their word back.
Damn.
I say on your left, not you.
But yeah, now Marvel got to get right, man. They got to do something. Especially with the Daredevil viewership should be high ranking, you know what I'm saying, especially with the sophistication of and the technical things that they did to make this show, you know what I'm saying, like this should be competing with the boys, like, and the boys this season hasn't even necessarily been the best season. Like the past 2 seasons has kind of been you know what I'm saying,
it's starting to be on the downward spiral.
Yeah,
I mean, even though I did like last episodes, you know what I'm saying, with I didn't think Jason Eccles, playing Soldier Boy was actually going to be kind of like a really standout character. I'm like, I could actually see him over in DC playing, unless he wants to be dedicated to the Boys franchise. But I can see him in other roles in DC or Marvel as another character just because of the bravado he brings. You know what I'm saying? And Star still it's still a star, but I do agree it's not as gripping because we know we're coming to the end of we at the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? So it's about to be over. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah. So, and that's like it should be Invincible. We should be talking about Invincible, Daredevil, The Boys. Like that should be the three that we're talking. You know what I'm saying? Invincible's over with. Daredevil just ended, so at least Invincible and Daredevil should have been neck and neck. Everybody talking about them. Then The Boys, you know, because they've been kind of leaking The Boys out, you know, week by week.
The Boys are still ain't been bad this season. It's just not as good, I think, as season 3. You know what I'm saying? Season 3 and season 4. Season 4 was really good.
What was talking about when Soulja Boy showed up?
Yeah. That whole going into the Soulja Boy, him being Homelander's father and all of that. That was some good stuff.
Yeah,
that was some good stuff.
But yeah, that's how I look at it, man. They gotta reassess what they want to do on the TV side. I don't know, and what are you doing on the TV side? That's my issue. That's really my big thing. You got I know they want to try to get the Defenders back together. Excuse me, and going, but you got a Young Avenger. Like you got things you can play with. We got Cloak and Dagger you could bring back. Yeah, the Runaways.
Do you think they're gonna bring any of that back? And he didn't create it?
But that's what I'm saying. You Agents of Shield, like Shield should be. I would have prioritized Shield.
Where's Shield? That's a good
Agents
question.
You got, show.
But you had Secret Invasion. You had Secret Invasion, and this is going to tie back into Daredevil and the viewership. You had Secret Invasion. You dumped all of what you had with Shield. And you're telling me you had all these scrolls running around, no Shield agents, no nothing, no, there's nothing, no sword, there's no nothing,
even but sword.
Like you can do nothing.
You can do kind of like a Star Trek type situation with sword. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, them monitoring the scrolls and all that. Like you can really it's ways to get busy. Agents of Shield ran for 5 seasons. I want to say 4 or 5,
something like that.
You know what I'm saying? And it had its ups and downs. I'm not finna sit here and say like it was just the best show out, but it was a very, very serviceable show per season. Like this season was good. Maybe this season drifted off, and then it'll come back up. You know what I'm saying? And they played with the multiverse way before, and did it way better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Did it way better?
It had 7 seasons.
7 seasons, yeah. Did it way better than what Marvel is doing right now. So,
and according to Tina, they not rebooting nothing. According to Tina, they said they not reboot with Marvel. Ain't reboot nothing. So no new Iron Man, no new nothing. The same old stuff, different day.
I don't think Tina's lying about that, man. And me and Tina, we spoke about that. You know, we've always spoke about what's next. X-Men is coming. You know, like yes, but shit, because we don't know what we're gonna be getting, and I just don't have. I don't get the warm and fuzzies for this next thing after Secret Invasion. I'm
kind of with you.
Secret
I'm gonna be
Wars
honest with you.
And
I don't either. Because of it. Because for one, I believe the tone of Daredevil is the tone that they should go with for their shows. Yes, especially the grounded shows. And the reason why I said that is that it works for Warner Brothers because it's more captivating. It's not silly. Yeah, like they're in the like. This is why I didn't like. I like Agatha, but you can see the tonal shift going from Agatha to Daredevil season 2. Agatha is has your lighthearted moments, your goofiness and stuff like that. Is comics like that? Yes, but comics is also what Daredevil is doing now.
Yeah.
And even Wonder Man had a hint of, we got a little goofy spots here, but it still had a almost grounded level.
It was a dark tone to it. It was a dark tone.
It was a little. Where is that at for the remaining of the shows that you're gonna have?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I would take a X-Men movie in the tone of what they're doing in Daredevil, and I guarantee you, people are going to watch it because I think DC has done it right. Superman, we're gonna make it. Superman's the campy Boy Scout or whatever. Yep. Everybody else don't give a F. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's why I like Superman so much, because Superman, the character itself, is the campy, lighthearted. I want to save everybody. I'm optimistic. I'm this. Hulk girl, like the dude of Barabi, he can
drop him, let him go. And I think
let the beat
Superman has been perverted by Snyder, right? Like,
yes.
And I think everybody's thinking Superman, because and when I first watched Man of Steel, I left that there and I said, damn, that was a dope ass movie. But that was Batman. Like, that's all I kept thinking. Like, that was Batman in a Superman cape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I got from that film. Not saying that it was bad, not saying that I didn't like it, but my critique of that was Batman. He was brooding and he ran away from home to go find who he was. He comes back. Do I want to be Clark or do I want to, I don't know who I am. Who am I? Yada, yada, yada.
I'm putting the dude 18 wheeler up on a pole because you know what?
Right. Superman knew Superman knew who he was from day one. He was Clark Kent.
Yeah.
And he grew into being Superman because his powers came as he aged. And his parents told him he was an alien or whatever. He had to deal with that shit. Hey, get down and lay down is what Paul Kent told him. You know what I'm saying? And he had to get down. So he got down. You know what I'm saying? That whole
didn't let his daddy die because of a tornado.
Yeah, Superman would have been in there for that tornado. Man, come on.
Dude, there's somebody who's been in an actual tornado. He could have survived and nobody wouldn't have never knew. Tornadoes are slow. Mm-hmm. It's slow until it get to you. And then you're like, oh God. But yes, I was in my one and only tornado about 7 years ago. I could have grabbed my son lunch, some biscuits, some honey sauce, could have baked them by the time, you know what I'm saying, I got back. And wasn't nobody wouldn't
know. Deadly but slow. First tornado I was ever in is we had moved to Texas. Had just got there, staying in a hotel, tornado. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you see it coming, the wind. So we just hunkered down in the hotel. But it's Superman. He saved the kids with the bus, but he wouldn't save his daddy because the daddy said, no. Get the power, man. If you don't get your ass in this truck, going somewhere, man. That's. But like I said,
see, that's what I'm talking about. The tone of those movies, people got spoiled with the tone of Zack Snyder's concept. But then you go back to the Superman movie. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to about the Lex Luthor character, but this is a Lex Luthor character that's early in the game that has an obsession. You know what I'm saying? Right. A compulsive obsession. But everybody else is not acting like Clark. That's why I like the tone of that movie. Clark is the campy one. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, is acting like they would. So if you got, like, this is what I'm so interested in Spider-Man. I think we could just, segue into that. You got, I know Daredevil was going to be in this movie. I already know. It's setting it up. He's going to be in this movie. Punisher's going to be in this movie. Yes. Are they going to tune it down so you don't have the cussing and stuff like that? Yes. But are there going to be recognizable characters, or are they going to do the She-Hulk, what She-Hulk did to Daredevil?
Right.
Is that what you're going to do? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm more interested in. Because if you set up this character, Daredevil or Punisher, in these series, they're more serious, they're more in tone, and then we get over there and it turns into the 90s animated TV series, I'm gonna be pissed. Because then why? Right. Why? Because you want to sell more tickets to kids? Or do you want to tell a good, compelling story and let people just come? Because when we were kids, we went to go see Terminator 2, RoboCop. I'll buy that for $1. We went to
I'll
go
buy
see
that for $1. That's my line too.
You know what I mean? See, Anthony Mackie ain't got to I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, got
you know
that.
what I'm saying? So there was more. They need to go back to the 90s. You can make it hard hitting, gritty. I mean, damn near rated R. And we still went to go watch it. We begged our parents to let us go watch RoboCop. We begged our parents to let us go see Terminator 2. You know what I'm saying? As kids and stuff like that. And yeah, did it have its moments? Yeah, but we still watched it. And what is Terminator 2? One of the greatest sequels of all time. Probably the greatest sequel of all time. We hold it in high regards.
Yeah, because you can get, like you said, you can get kids. I mean, and we were kids. Like the kids today aren't kids. They like grown-ups in little people's bodies. You know what I'm saying? Today's kids. So we was actual kids. We actually were enjoying our youth. We didn't want to grow up, or we would say we want to grow up, but we ain't mean that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm trying to go outside, ride my bike.
So being a kid back then, like you said, going to see Terminator 2, what's my shit with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Last Action Hero?
Nah.
Because that came out too. With Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, that was
True Lies.
True Lies.
Yeah, fire. True Lies is a sleeper.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that stuff. We went to go see it as kids. We supported it. Like you said, we rah for it or whatever. But it's like they scared to take that next step. Captain America: Brave New World should have took that next step and really addressed him being the Black Captain America. They should have really addressed it, not skipped. Y'all talking about how Michael Jackson skipped over stuff. Like they should have really stuck. You know what I'm saying? That should have been a point of conjecture about who he is, what is he doing. Cabinet members should have been like, you ain't Captain America. It should have been that those minute racist. Damn, everybody is in brand new. It's crazy, man. SpongeBob is gonna be the man in brand new.
Optimus Prime.
But you know what I'm saying? Like the trigger words and all that, like they should have really pushed Sam's button.
But they should have, and to me, they should have had it in the same tone as what Daredevil was doing now. That tone, just to get that tone with Anthony Mackie. And you got to deal with the racism. You got to deal with the backlash. And you know what I'm saying? Instead of fighting the Hulk, you fighting Sidewinder in the Super Society. You bring Seth Rollins back, with one of his characters. And you actually make it in that dark, gritty tone. I think Anthony Mackie becomes an action star. If you take the Jerry Bruckheimer, Michael Bay, was it Jerry Bruckheimer and Michael Bay or
Jerry Bruckheimer? Batman Returns?
No, for Bad Boys. Remember the original
Bad Boys? Yeah, that was
Jerry Bruckheimer
and Michael Bay. Yeah,
and Michael Bay. You take that approach, dude. Not because they're comedians, Will Smith. But I'm just saying those moments where you have the action and you have, you know what I'm saying? That drop. You do that with Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie might become a star. But when you don't do that,
what's his name? They tried to give us too much. What was it? Joaquin,
the leader?
No, his sidekick.
Oh, Joaquin Torres.
And they didn't do it. They didn't do it good enough.
No,
you know what I'm saying? They didn't do it good enough.
Made it a little campy.
They should have been able to, like you said, they should have been partners in this. Okay, if they doing it, who does Mackie work for? And that's another thing.
Yeah,
doing that movie, who did he work for? Was he solo? Was he just like a contractor or something? Who was he working for?
I mean, we just went from the man could get a loan. Oh, I know who you are. The guy who can't get a loan. Do the bird thing for me again. So now he's working for the government in some type of capacity that's under the president. And the president knows.
Yeah, it was just weird because now
sense.
he got a big truck. He live in a house. He got gadgets and shit.
Where his nephews? Where you know what I'm saying? Where his sister at? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got groceries in his house. You know what I'm saying? Where the boat at? You're in Louisiana. Where is the connection? Again, another movie with no connection. Even Elijah
Yeah.
Bradley, you know what I'm saying, and his son, they're completely absent. And his grandson, they're completely absent. They even recast the role again. Just keep showing you. You might be right on Mackie. I mean, not Mackie, but you might be right on Feige. They keep showing us that they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
It's just something to think about, man. Just something to think about. And I think that should that'll segue us into the next topic of is Marvel back, or can Marvel come back if Spider-Man does good? Right? We got Spider-Man Brand New Day coming up. And like, who was that who said it about all those people being in it? Was that Quasi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With everybody in it. And I'm gonna tell you this, when it was announced, I was excited. But the more I started reading and the more I started seeing everybody and their mama showing up in this and how convoluted it looks, I'm like, is this gonna be another Spider-Man 3? Is this about to be another Spider-Man 3?
I don't think it's gonna be nowhere close to that, though. Spider-Man 3 is atrocious. When it came to all the characters that is atrocious.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna be that. I will say this: the Russos know how to make an ensemble because nobody's seen Captain America: Civil War coming. Not the way that they did it. We're introducing Spider-Man and introducing Captain, which was the only guys you're really introducing. Then Helm and Zero. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, everybody else you already knew.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they just expanded on the characters, you know, when you got around them. They expounded on T'Challa had a more focal point of the movie than people really think when you go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the direct connection between Helmut Zemo, Winter Soldier, and his father dying, which was still kind of, I wouldn't have done that, but you know.
T'Challa, because as I'm thinking about it, who was the MacGuffin in that? Because I want to say, was Bucky the MacGuffin, or was
Bucky was the MacGuffin?
Black Panther the MacGuffin. I think Black Panther was the MacGuffin. It all, like you just said, to me, it all revolved around T'Challa. It did.
Yep, T'Challa was
he was the MacGuffin
because it was. But he was the one that was learning a lesson. I mean, you could say Tony Stark learned a lesson. You could say Captain America learned the person who learned the lesson was T'Challa.
Yeah.
Because it did segue into Black Panther. And the reason why he didn't go after Claw the way he should have. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. In the conflict that caused Wakanda. So I can say that was great storytelling going in from Civil War into Black Panther, the movie. But you know, but again, those movies wasn't like Civil War wasn't campy. If you think about it, it wasn't campy.
It wasn't.
You know what I mean?
But it had its moments of levity in it. It had, and which is all you need. Let me get some, you know what I'm saying, some levity moments. Let me get some little ha funny moments. But like you said, it wasn't campy. Now, if you start breaking down the shit that Steve was doing, you'd be like, what the fuck? This dude is Superman. He ain't no damn Captain America. This dude is Superman. But like you said, it wasn't campy, though. It wasn't campy. It was kind of dark. And it reminded you, if these wasn't superheroes, it kind of reminded you of just a dope-ass spy flick or action. You know what I'm saying? It could have been 007. It could have been Mission Impossible. It could have been any of those. Matter of fact, that's what lane I put those films in. Like, those are Born Identity. What it is? Born Identity. Those type of stuff. Like, that was it.
I ain't gonna lie though. Steve was getting down in the movie though. Steve, Black Panther, they was getting down in the movie. That's why I like that movie so much. It was getting down.
Threw the shield at that helicarrier, and he with one shield, he took the whole helicarrier out. That's a scary dude, man. Like,
that's sometimes you got to do that, man. When the helicarrier is coming, man. How else Deadpool gonna get it? How else Deadpool gonna have his finale at the end of his movie, and we don't take down that helicarrier?
Right. Steve jumped off the motorcycle, through the motorcycle at the head. Like, this dude is crazy, man. What is going on? Like, and
that's the best Steve Rogers has been, though. See, he was clowning in that movie. Steve was clowning in that movie.
Oh man. If we can get stuff like that again, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. Cause damn, Steve, I ain't know you could do that. Yeah, he's stopping helicopters with just muscle, just a whole helicopter.
You know,
A-
but
a
it ain't out the
helicopter
realm
that's-
of it ain't the realm of possibility for Steve Rogers. You know what I'm saying? Because he got remember, he got the pure stuff. He got
pure
100% cocaine. He ain't got the
He not 100.
yeah, he ain't got that crack. He got the real stuff.
Real. This,
Yeah.
this ain't stepped on with baking soda and talcum powder around here.
Right. He got the real stuff. So when he was doing all of that, I was like, yo, this is kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. I was acting a fool through the whole movie because I'm like, Steve is clowning here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he beat up Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Ask him where you from, Queens. Oh,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, homie. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Brooklyn,
And hey, look, the only thing Steve was missing in this whole movie was a New York hat and some Timbs. That's how hard in the paint he was going.
And an
That's how hard. Yeah, right.
And an Averex jacket. He would
Not an Averex jacket. Or the vest, the bubble
Yeah.
vest. But man, I'm just saying, Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, I mean, he had a crack. But what I'm saying is, if we're gonna go into the Spider-Man movie, and from what I hear from John Campea, from Tina, and from other people who seen from what they seen at CinemaCon, they said this looks way more grounded than we ever seen Spider-Man before, just for the shots that they saw at CinemaCon. Right. And that gets me excited because, again, for my brother being a big comic book fan and me reading, people like, hey, just read this. I'm reading the 90s comic or whatever. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Peter was going through it hard, and I don't know I forgot who was writing them in the 90s. I know Todd McFarlane was drawing them. I don't know if it was Mark Webb or who was writing them, but I was like, this dude is kind of going through it. And the 80s, he was a stalker. The 90s, he was just he was.
It might have been. I know Todd wrote a couple of those stories, not a lot, but I know he wrote a couple.
Yeah, he wrote a couple. Oh yeah, I didn't get anything, but yeah, because I don't have a comic book shop no more. But yeah, there were but I do, but to answer this, I do like that because now you're seeing him go from basically Spider-Boy to Spider-Man. You're actually getting a man. We've seen him grow. We ain't seen a 30-year-old Andrew Garfield go from a high school kid doing kickflips on his skateboard to now being a full-fledged adult. We didn't see that time pass. Yes, they shut my shop down. I gotta order them online. But yeah, so we actually got to see him grow up, and that's what I liked. Right. You got to see Tom. Now we're getting to see him. We never really got to see him at Midtown, not Midtown High. What is it? The college. What up, Tony?
Damn. What college you went to?
New York. No.
Empire State.
Empire State. Yeah. So we got to now we get to see him at the end of Empire State. You know what I'm saying? I think he's getting ready to graduate. MJ probably them graduated. They all grown, paying mortgages in real life. Might as well time jump a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Have them adult. Now we get to actually see him as Spider-Man. You know, and one thing, and the reason why I say that, the one thing about the animated series with Spider-Man and Batman animated series, they were dark and they were good stories. They weren't just camp. They were actually darker stories for kids around that age for them to learn something. Yeah. If I'm getting that type of Spider-Man, like Spider-Man animated series where it was dark and gritty and there were scenes that there was real consequences, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. And I'm just curious on the whole Jean Grey thing. If it's Jean Grey, if it's Typhoid Mary, if it's a ruse, who is it?
I done gave up, Dre. I gave up. I don't even care no more.
Until the Funko Pop. Until we won't know until the Funko Pop gets leaked.
They just leaked the Tombstone Lego.
Yeah, and they leaked they also leaked
Scorpion, I
Hulk and
think.
Spider-Man
Hulk,
on
the Hulk that looks so bad. That Hulk,
Hasbro.
Marvel's Legends Hulk for this looks horrible.
I'm never buying. I'm gonna be honest with you. These are the only Marvel Legends that I got them on my left. These are the only ones I would ever buy because these must fall and freaking flop, and I'm never again. If I buy Marvel Legends, it's gonna be still in the box.
Horrible, dog. But
yeah, I see that Hulk. I was like, yeah.
And he had the shirt was still on. It just looked nasty. I was like, it just did not. The pants, chino, like it just didn't look right, man. It didn't look right. But yeah, if the Jean Grey aspect of Spider-Man, I just done gave up. Whatever Sadie Sink is doing, she's doing. Hopefully it turns out to be good. But that, like I said, that gives me pause for the X-Men. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't need a badass Jean Grey. If you get what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
To me, Jean Grey, Phoenix is badass. Yes, Phoenix is badass.
Mm-hmm.
Jean Grey is not the baddest of the asses. I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jean is just.
She ain't.
I don't need from the street Jean. She should be polished. She need to be that good white
Marvel girl. Yeah, she just needs to be Marvel girl. She needs to literally be the damsel in distress. She doesn't need. She's never been. I mean, when she has a Phoenix, imbued with the Phoenix Force, like X-Force. I mean, not the X-Factor, the old X-Factor comics. Yeah, but she was, the Phoenix Force. Before that, she was plain old Jean. And I don't know why they keep, making her, you know what I mean?
Marley Marl.
I do agree with Thunderbolts, even though it wasn't a big box office. I'm talking about just the writing. I'm gonna say this: the writing for Thunderbolts was way better than anything that they had that probably wasn't Guardians Galaxy related before that. I give Thunderbolts. It wasn't a box office success, but it was a good movie. I can actually watch that without trying to throw myself out of a moving car.
What 8 projects, Marley Marl? What 8 projects?
So, hold up. I'm about to look up.
That would be what?
I'm about to look.
Was Ironheart? Ironheart was before that, right?
Nope, it was after that.
It was after Thunderbolt. So we have Ironheart, Eyes of Wakanda, Fantastic Four. What else? What am I missing? Zombies.
Okay, so following Thunderbolts, Marvel projects in Phase 6 and beyond included Fantastic Four: First Steps, Avengers Doomsday sequel. Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking about. Okay. The Fantastic Four, Ironheart, Avengers Doomsday, Brand New Day. Okay. Besides them, it was Fantastic Four, Ironheart. And then on the series side, it was Daredevil, Wonder Man, Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, and that's it. Well, Punisher, that comes out in 8 days. So we'll see that next Saturday. Next Wednesday.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Daredevil Born Again first season was not good. It just was not. I hate to say it was not good.
There was elements of good when the Netflix people did it. It was elements of horrible when the Disney people did it, and they fired the Disney people, got the Netflix people back, and it course corrected. But yeah, some parts of that was not good.
Zombies, I could care less for Zombies.
I liked it.
Really?
I liked it as a show just to watch. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't
less.
connect to anything. So
nothing memorable.
One-legged T'Challa, you know what I'm saying, who can't talk because the actor died, so we can't even get a voice actor.
You can't even get the voice. Can't even.
Jesus. Lord, I can't stand these people. Oh, I can't stand these people.
What am I missing? I know you just named them. I'm just trying to think. Fantastic Four was
Ironheart.
Fantastic Four was Ironheart. I liked Ironheart. I liked
Ironheart. Fantastic Four, it needed more action, more show, don't tell. I didn't need a montage of them fighting. I needed them to fight characters and see why these guys are the first family of this universe in Marvel. With them doing that montage to certain stuff, it stripped away us getting the opportunity to actually see them fight, because this is the first time we've seen this version fight. And then we don't get a fight scene until they fight Galactus and Silver Surfer. Boo! Fight some low-level dudes first. You know what I'm saying? Let's lead up to that.
Knock the mole man's head off. Like, yeah, nah, I'm with you. And then what's the other one? Eyes of Wakanda. Boo.
I like Eyes of Wakanda for the visuals. The storytelling was good, but as a Black Panther project, no. It's a good show. If I still had T'Challa, then I wouldn't even care about it. If I still had T'Challa, then it will be a good show. Without T'Challa, it ruins the whole experience, because you make T'Challa just nothing. He's insignificant to the world of Wakanda, and he is the world of Wakanda. That's the drawback. That's the drawback.
Then we get Wonder Man. I think they've banned me from talking about Wonder Man. So
again, Wonder Man is a good show. It's a bad superhero show.
X-Men 97. That's another one.
X-Men 97.
Thank you, Lauren. X-Men 97
was dope. Cage and Tupac, your boy.
So what, we got 2 out of 8?
He said 2 out of 8. Somebody said something about Riri's, and for one, it's not a hood. Stop. Every time we do that with Black people, we always try to make it hood. And hold on, let me cook on this one just for a minute. Let me do some minute rice. We always do that with Black shows, and they literally took the storyline that we're getting. This is called Brand New Day, when Mephisto when Peter Parker sold his soul to Mephisto. That's the storyline that they used for her, and they didn't call that a hood storyline. They was, of course, it was fan backlash, but they didn't call it a hood storyline. We got to stop doing that with black stories.
What was hood about it?
Because her stepfather getting killed is part of her storyline. The problem is they flipped Peter Parker's story from Riri of Peter Parker's story. Peter Parker was supposed to get, you know what I'm saying, to sell his soul to Mephisto to get Aunt May back, and Riri was supposed to be the ward of Iron Man. That was what the comics was, but no, they introduced.
Hold on, Dre. He said no. The villain, the hood storyline. He's saying that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about hood. Like,
my bad. But I was like, what's hood about it? Okay, my bad. Hey,
we had to. You know what I'm saying? I had to. Voice somebody. You know what I'm saying? They talk like this with a flat top. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he got a little group of people. You know what I'm saying? I think they call like the dark charlatans or something like that.
Something
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they didn't want anything black that would look hood. But Wonder Man can break a terrorist out of jail and no videos. None. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
my bad. No, because I'm trying to tell you, I'm triggered. It was a dude with a flat top that was pissing me off.
Oh man. I bad. He said the hood storyline, my bad. Because I saw that. Like, damn, what was hood about this?
Yeah,
show?
I can't even lie though. The hood storyline wasn't. It was
yeah. I just thought because when I first saw that it was gonna be the hood as the villain, I was like, why? Why is the hood the villain? Like, why are we doing this? Like,
but then when they tied it in Mephisto. When they tied it in Mephisto, I immediately brought up my Brand New Day of One More Day comics was real. I'm like, that's the same. Why did they do that to Riri? Yeah. And then I went back and I thought about it. I'm like, they took Tom's story and you know what I'm saying? They took Tom's story. That's supposed to be Riri's story. She's supposed to be Iron Man Jr. Yep. I was like, dude.
They just swapped them. They totally
swapped it. And because they knew what the better story was. And that's jacked up. As honestly, if you think about it, the comic storyline for Riri would have fit her with Tony Stark way better than Spider-Man. And then going into Spider-Man, trying to say, and we just lost Aunt May. That would have been a perfect time for Mephisto to come in.
Yep.
You see what I mean? So they let me stop.
They dropped the ball.
I'm sorry. You know what? I apologize. I'm trying to tell you, there's a fat dude with no neck and a flat top that it triggers me every time I think about it. Yeah, I got beef with hair. I got beef with people with no necks.
Beef with people with no neck.
I got beef with fat dudes with no necks, flat tops or peelbacks.
Yeah, Cree Summers' daughter, and I forgot her name, but she is actually
She's fire.
her.
She's a
The black chick from Agatha. They're actually in line to be Sorcerer Supremes, if I remember correctly.
when they're you talking about because they're part of Strange Academy.
She is the one from yeah, she is, but the girl from Agatha, she's not. She was like, damn, I'm trying to remember how she got down in the comics.
I know who you're talking about, but yeah, Selma said that, yeah, she was solid. Florida, I said dudes. Florida Evans is
Not
fine
Florida
with
Evans. They coming for you, Dre. Dre don't like Florida Evans neither.
I like
damn.
Dre already got in contact with my peoples. He said he'll run the fade for 750.
Not for 750.
Oh man, it's I'm trying to tell you, it's him. It's a dude in the council, man. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't. And both of them blocked me after talking stuff. They both blocked me. You know what I'm saying? To tell you what foot I'm standing, I didn't block them. I was with the smoke.
Okay, I must be blocked. I haven't seen his content neither, so I must be
good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen it either. He ain't rode on nobody train. You know what I'm saying? I know it was the 60th birthday. He ain't came in.
He
Man,
ain't
you know
jumped
what I'm
in.
saying? You know, I can get, I get in where I fit in. You know, he sound like Jerome. What's going on? Jerome in the house. Jerome in the house. Watch the man.
He do sound like Jerome a little bit. Yeah, you're right. He ain't jumped on no train. Normally he finds something. He finds something. And
y'all know,
whatever he's doing, he's mad at something, or he done jumped on some little train or something. You're right.
Yeah, I mean his boy Eric July, he got stuff cracking. I'm surprised he didn't hop back on that train. That's his homie, boy. I had a whole video on that. That's his buddy, boy. They hating on Rippaverse.
Oh man.
Playing from the
Himalaya. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But
boy,
no, what you can Spider-Man will Spider-Man take us out of looking at, will it make us look at Marvel in a different light?
I honestly, just me, I honestly think Daredevil right now, the way it's going, it made me think about Marvel, the potential of Marvel. To me, this is me personally. And the reason why is because I seen what Warner Brothers, but literally, Warner Brothers MO is making these TV shows with this,
right,
you know, more real, not saying realistic because it's still superpowers and all of that, but it's the tone. It's the tone of it. And if you keep that, not saying all of it gonna be that tone, but you keep that tone with the characters that are that tone, but make it in the world of Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be looking at Marvel a little differently because I'm already looking at them differently right now. I'm looking at Marvel a little differently because I was surprised with, especially what they did with the Daniel character. I was like, Marvel went there. They actually pulled the same thing Warner Brothers did, you know, in the Penguin universe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? How is this going to end? Because we on the season finale on Wednesday. I mean, this is the season finale. How are you going to end this? And how is that character? How is these characters in this? Or are they going to blend in with the world of Spider-Man? Kingpin, but whatever rights issues or whatever they got cracking with Kingpin, I guess can't be in. He can only be on TV, which is dumb.
You can only be on
because
TV.
you got him in the you had him in Across the Spider-Verse, a version of Kingpin.
Right. So he can only be on TV unless Sony does it.
So this is a Sony project, right?
What? Talk about Spider-Man,
or it has to be purely Sony.
But I think it's got to be purely,
But I, if I'm not mistaken, for what I understand, this Spider-Man is purely Sony.
No, it's still distributed by Sony. Sony spent the money. Marvel is doing the distribution, I think, or vice versa, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Free Spirit?
I would like for them to do more with Punisher. After watching this Daredevil, I would love to see more. Instead of this one shot that we're getting, and maybe it's because of his scheduling that he was like, I just come back, do this one shot, satisfy the fan. Because he do be working.
Though.
But I think a season of the Punisher works
again.
Better.
Well, we already had 3. We already had 3 seasons of the Punisher.
I know.
Prior to this,
we did that with Daredevil too. We had 3.
Yep, we had 3. But I think a one shot would work because you're getting 40, 50 minutes of this one particular story that might lead in the spot. Now, I will say this. If Daredevil season finale is fire, I'm talking about you like, damn, that was dope. And then you watch Punisher's one shot, you be like, damn, that's okay. All right, Sony, you got big shoes to fill. Because if we go into Spider-Man.
Okay, so now we're looking at it like this. Because it seemed like everything that we're excited about is that street level TV side of things. I think Spider-Man, and I always say Spider-Man works best as a street level character. You know what I'm saying? Yes. His best storylines come from being humanized. His best storylines is
almost definitely
things of that nature. Even if didn't nobody like the Brand New Day storyline, it still worked until it didn't.
Yes.
Spider Island, Spider-Verse,
the Spider Totem with the Spider Totem, all of that.
Yeah, all of that. Like all of those, and they're all grounded. Even when he jumping through universes, being chased by Moreland, it's still a grounded thing.
Right. I mean, hell, even the Deadpool Spider-Man comic that I got, that whole run, is still a grounded Spider-Man.
It's still grounded. Like, and I think that's what's so dope. But when Spider-Man and Wolverine went back in time, and they had to survive like caveman times and stuff like that, until I forgot who pulled him back out of time, but it was still, even that was grounded. Like everything he does is, you know what I'm saying? Like those stories, the best stories with him is grounded stories. So that's what I got excited about. I was like, okay, we're actually now getting the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We're gonna get that.
Because now we had the regular Spider-Man, we had Amazing Spider-Man, and this is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Which, if they pull their cards right, we can get superior Spider-Man out of these next 3 movies.
We could
with Doc Ock being Spider-Man for a while. That would be fire. And superior Spider-Man is fire. Is fire.
This is where I think they dropped the ball at. If they're trying to usher in mutants, they dropped the ball with not doing Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Spider-Man has been.
That's why. My bad.
Disappeared. Or Peter Parker ain't Peter Parker no more. He's still Peter, but don't nobody know Peter. So he gets a new group of friends. Bobby Drake, and I forgot Firestar's real name.
Yeah, but that's who I thought Sadie Sink was going to play.
Sadie Sink would be, right?
Yeah.
And she still could be. I doubt it. But
I seriously doubt
that's the ball being dropped. And I look at Feige them for stuff like that. I do. I blame them.
Even though
I know it's Sony, but I blame them.
Even though Firestar is really, she was created for Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Yeah.
It would have still been cool to actually have her in this in this movie.
Every purpose of this movie, right? I have no friends. I come across these two. I'm now kicking it with Bobby Drake, and he don't even know what a mutant is. But you know what I'm saying? These are just we go to college together or something. I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. We hanging out at the bar. Iceman does some shit. Firestar does some shit. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Oh, they really get down. I believe that too, D-Stizzle. I really believe that. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Man, it just plays well. Marvin Jones as Tombstone. We get Scorpion breaking out of jail. We got
and you know what's crazy is because if you go back and watch that Spider-Man, the animated series that just came out on Disney Plus, that was one of the best stories that they told with Tombstone, all of that.
Yep.
It was a great Spider-Man story. Great Spider-Man story.
And even found a way to incorporate Strange in it. Right? Symbiotes, and even got the way to incorporate that.
Oh well, yeah. In that story, yeah, you're right. They had a bunch of stuff going on, and they made it work.
They made it work. And you're right. They had a slight symbiote story. You got the Tombstone storyline. You know what I'm saying? And his origin, it was great. But I mean, the creator and writer of Craig of the Creek did that. You know what I'm saying? Did that story. So he's amazing anyway. Because Craig of the Creek is a great cartoon. Yeah, great cartoon.
You know what I mean?
Black cartoon.
Exactly. So he did an amazing job of telling that story. I think Keith David is the Jackal. Plain and simple. Yeah. And you can't talk about race swap because the Jackal's green. So, you know, he shapeshifts. So he could be whoever.
Yeah, because he clones. He does multiple clones and stuff. I just finished reading an Avengers storyline that just ended with the Jackal. He had cloned the Avenger. He cloned T'Challa. He cloned Mr. Fantastic. He cloned Namor. What am I missing?
And just think, if you do get the Jackal and you do the Clone Saga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's now, people don't like the Clone Saga, but you introduced Ben Reilly. Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Reilly.
Man. I mean, you already go. I still think they're gonna do. This is the okay for Marvel. I say to be back, quote unquote, for me to make me super excited. Give me 6R Spider-Man versus the Hulk, right? Because 6R Spider-Man is way stronger than regular Spider-Man, and he's going to turn into some monster. So the best way to break all of what the Hulk has been is Professor Hulk and all that crap. Break that thing, have them go revert back to Savage Hulk, and let them fight. Let them give me a good CGI fight with them. Then make the Jackal. You know what I'm saying? After this happens, you know, Peter was looking for some help, kind of like in the animated series, but he did it with not Dr. Connors. Yeah, he did it with Dr. Connors in the animated series. This time he goes to the Jackal. Jackal gets some of his DNA, clones him. Ben Reilly Spider-Man comes. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple ways. Sadie Sink. We find out she's not Jean Grey. She's actually Firestar. And I believe she has the colors of Firestar. Because I think
she does have the colors. Those
yellow, green, and with the red hair, if I'm not mistaken. So, because everybody's talking about Jean Grey. I'm like, dude, I think she got the colors of Firestar, but you know, let me not.
I think it is. I think you're right.
Well, it's red and it's red. It's yellow and red because she has one of the ugliest. I'm about to share this real quick. Oh yeah, yellow and red. I thought she had a variant. But on this one, she has a green. She has a, you know, on the TV series, she has a green, and you know, this pic right here, where it's kind of like green, you know, green shirt, blue jeans, a jacket.
It's just crazy because reading the Spider-Man synopsis just don't make sense for Jean Grey to be there. It just don't.
It just doesn't.
It just don't make sense for her to be there whatsoever, man.
And then check this out. Just think about, you know what I'm saying, the New Warriors, because you introduced Firestar, Night Thrasher, Marvel Boy, Speedball, Kid Nova. Who is that? Namorita? She's not coming. Yeah, she's not coming. But I'm just sorry to tell you, you do have some elements there because now Speedball hasn't been introduced yet. But you can introduce Night Thrasher. You know what I'm saying? And you could do that. That could be your next Disney Plus series for the next, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'll go.
4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, New Warrior. Because I don't think we're getting Young Avengers. I don't. I really don't. But if you did New Warriors, Disney Plus, whether live action or cartoon, right? Live action or animated.
I'd rather have live action just because I want to see Night Thrasher.
Right.
And I think you know what I mean? But
Yaya would have been a dope Night Thrasher.
He would have been a dope night. He said, I got $1 to spend, Marvel. What you got? Hey, I got Wonder Man. He's an actor. Oh, I like
he's
that.
an actor. I like
like
being
that.
an actor, playing an actor. Pull the wool
I'm a
over my
dude
man
who
eyes,
playing the
man.
dude disguised as another dude.
There's another dude.
You know, but I'm trying to tell you. Just think of New Warriors
Yep.
season number, which we seen on The Boys.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? There's your grounded, gritty, with some
Wacky,
superhero elements.
same
You know what
time,
I'm
yep.
saying? You can have the conflicts, you can have all of that. You can introduce Night Thrasher first. You know what I mean? You can have a boys style, or not even the boys, but you can have a grounded superhero team on Disney Plus that goes through season after season, and you can have your CD list, villains on there. You know what I mean? And you can make them compelling. You can have that. Nah, let's make Yaya somebody else. There's not even the dude he's playing. It's just in name only. You know what I mean? So
Simon P. Williams.
Simon Pierre Williams.
Yep. And the P stands for phenomenal. Yeah, man, such wasted potential in Yaya, man. But yeah, does Spider-Man, because that's the real question. Spider-Man does good. Do we not look at Doomsday as being a good product?
I mean, if Spider-Man is, think about it like this: Spider-Man fire. You can't help but to look at Doomsday like, and again, I seen Tina excited about Doomsday. That's what made my eyebrows raise. She ain't excited about nothing besides the Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada. You know what I'm saying? But I would never think she'd be excited about a Marvel project like she was after seeing it, whatever she saw at Comic-Con. I mean, CinemaCon. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying,
Look at this guy. This guy love him some Wonder Man. What was so good about Wonder Man, Jay? What was so good about that show to where you just shield for it the way that you did?
You know he gonna troll you for the rest of your days. I'm cool with nostalgia. Okay, I'm cool with nostalgia bait as long as the story is good. I'm perfectly fine with nostalgia bait.
Yeah, I ain't mad at. Like I said, nostalgia is gonna be kicking our ass all the rest of this year. I've already.
I mean, Mortal Kombat got me excited because I will go see. I'm going to go see Mortal Kombat this weekend.
Yeah, I've already said I give myself a tribute for this nostalgia stuff, and it might, and I think it's gonna lead into next year too. Nostalgia is the I think it's just the way to go right now until they figure out what I'm saying. What's the next real big pivot is. So I'm not mad at nostalgia, man. I'm not mad at. I think Doomsday is lazy nostalgia. You
think it's lazy?
Yeah, bring it back because the nostalgia isn't. The nostalgia is bringing an actor back to play a different type of character, right? And getting everybody like, oh, is he playing a Tony Stark variant as Doom? You know what I'm saying? To get us riled up on some shit and come to find out it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean?
Then when he snapped his fingers, he caused another universe to be where he's Victor Von Doom snapping his fingers.
Like we doing all this pontificating and trying to come up with what's going on in Doomsday, and watch it just be much to do about nothing. Just nothing. A big nothing burger, man. He just came back to play Doom. We don't even see his face. We just hear this nasty ass Latvian accent that he trying to do.
They said the voice is good though. They said the voice
I heard
is really good.
I heard they said that the voice is good, but that's all we're gonna get from this dude, and we out here. Is it gonna be worth how much they paid my man? 100 million, 200 million, whatever they paid.
A lot of Disney Scrooge McDuck bucks.
Yeah, so
this man swimming in coins right now.
I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm rereading Time Runs Out right now, which is what they say this is kind of loosely based off of.
Yeah. I got some Time Runs Out. I know I have some Time Runs Out, but I remember listening to Comic Historian. No, Comic Historian. About I want to say maybe about 3 years ago. listening to Tom. Oh no. It was actually Rob. Listen to him, do the Tom Runs Out, then going into Secret Wars and his whole big thing on Secret Wars, which I got the comic and I've already read it, but it was just still kind of like one of those nights I'm working, I'm just listening to Rob do his thing. So
yeah. No, Rob did good on that. I think I know which one you're talking about. Rob did. Yeah. Rob does good on stuff like that. I don't know if he's better than. I like Dopespill. I do like Dopespill.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah, I like Dopespill. Dopespill. Ernie, you better watch your days, brother. Dopespill is the real black comic book.
Now, when you say that, it sounds like you're about to get punished or something. I mean, he's fine. He's good. He'll never be me. I mean, one day he gonna do this. His head gonna go wee. They go like, holy shit! His head! Where's that go? It's gonna roll back. I'm here.
Remember? Now that you say that, remember Return to Oz? You know that? With the pumpkin head.
That's horrible. That's horrible. I was just thinking that. My man got the pumpkin head.
Oh man, let me see. Hold on, man. I'm gonna bring that up now because now you done said
it. I mean, Jay, let me. I have the 700 credit score, but that don't mean shit about shit. I mean, it sounds like he goes when he laughs. He sounds like he goes to a Woody Woodpecker. I'm trying to tell you. He gonna roll up on one of me at a Comic-Con and be like, hey man, I want that fade.
I want that fade.
He gonna stop talking like Ernie, but like he gonna talk like the how Dave Chappelle did the weatherman. Yeah, I talk like a straight up fucking gangster.
I want that fade.
He's like, yeah, I want that fade, cuz. Ejectocito, cuz.
Ejectocito, cuz.
Oh man.
I remember his head fell off, so
it did.
Never mind, man. You tripping on Ernie.
Oh,
that's crazy.
He's Jack O'Lantern. I got a Deadpool comic. Deadpool roasted Jack O'Lantern. He just roasted Jack O'Lantern through the whole comic. He's like, you ain't even worth my time. You got a pumpkin there. Get out of here.
That's crazy.
He said, yo, his co-host head is shaped like Squidward.
But not Squidward. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Woo. Man, that's
Black O'Lantern.
Black O'Lantern. Yeah, man.
Hey, y'all better stop. He'll sue us. He be like, my what do you call himself? I forgot what he called. I'm a film. What do he call himself? I forgot what they call it. What he called himself? But man, you gonna mess around and
you gotta watch people earn, dog, man. Gotta watch those earn, dog. But yeah, no, try to get back on track.
Hey, you better stop. Yeah. Touch me out soon. He gonna be like, oh boy, the old boy, the white dude been walking around calling people. I wish he come to Kansas City with that. I'm hitting the white dude Chug the Builder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't shoot everybody. Yeah, you can't hit everybody.
A black white feminist.
Yeah, a black white feminist. We go into the home of Ernie the Cornball. Now, where do I start, feller?
You know what?
Right.
And I know we all off subject, man. But as I go back and I think about him and Rob's beef, Ernie has there was no leg to stand on for Ernie. Especially coming at Rob about like his blackness. The more I think about it, like just the more I really like think about it.
Ernie Bigsby.
Ernie Bigsby is crazy. Him coming at Rob for his blackness or lack thereof is diabolical business. That is nasty work. That's nasty work. Rob, I think Rob posted a picture of him and his wife. I said, that's a black lady. Like, that lady is black.
A beautiful black lady. They
Beautiful
got his
black
back.
lady.
They got his
and then
back.
we get Earn Dog, the black white feminist.
How could this be? Oh, black
and we
white
supposed
feminist.
I don't even know how he got that off. Now, you know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
hit
I don't
a
even know how
lick.
he got his whole beef with Rob off. I don't know how that happened.
He hit a lick. That's what he did. And because of what Rob said, that was the trigger. That was it. That, you know, everybody have that light bulb moment when they're like, I could benefit off of this. Psh, I'm about to cook him. And I told you, soon as when they were going back and forth, when it was inboxing back and forth. Remember, he told me to hit him up on email, but so there was inboxing back and forth, and he wasn't getting, you know, the response he thought he should get. He tried to cook him, but then got mad when everybody else started cooking him. So he got that out because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like what Rob said wasn't be like, come on, bro. I don't think you thought about this. This has got to be, you're just kind of frustrated. You didn't think about it, because after he sat and thought about it, you see Rob course corrected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He completely, because he thought about it for a second, like, maybe I do need to, you know, look at more independent black comics and serve my black audience. You know, I am a black man. You know, I and his wife probably sat up there like, you know, they probably do got a point, but you got to understand what great power also comes great responsibility, which he said that. And he's like, maybe I should do a little bit of this. And then the first time he does something, Cornball just goes after him. But Cornball got roasted on that one. When he did it that time, that shit backfired. It backfired quickly. Now we like, oh, dog, nah, you ain't getting away with this one, big dog. So
yeah, because we got lost in the sauce on that. It was like, hold on, man. And like you said, it's because of what Rob said. Said, and remember, I was like, man, Rob shouldn't even respond. He should have just been quiet. He should have said that.
But I think he felt like he needed to respond, in the fact that, because I think he didn't want to lose his audience. So I think when he went back, you know what I'm saying, after thinking about it, he like, I should have just shut up. But he was in the heat of the moment. And let's be real. It's our pride. It's a man's pride, but you ain't going. First of all, you ain't gonna call me no nocturnal animal, and I ain't gonna get at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna call me no crackety coon lips, jigga boo woo woo. You ain't gonna get away with that too much without me saying something to you. And I'm gonna say something to you. So, you know, but then like again, he hit a lick for that time, and then was like, well, everybody else is jumping on the train because of a beef between me and Rob. I said, no, it's a beef between you talking to Rob. Ain't beefing with you. You beefing with him. It ain't no beef. That's one-sided. That man is trying to sit down and do comic books, and you're attacking him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he responded the way that he did. I'm not saying it's the best way to respond, but I can understand if I'm flustered, especially when I'm upset and I'm not thinking straight, I might say some things that I don't really mean, or I'm saying it wrong because I'm frustrated. But after I sit back and think about it, oh, okay, I know how to be able to change this up. And that's all it was. You know what I'm saying?
I think, you know what I'm saying, looking at the and I don't know what Rob, I think Rob is in Kentucky, right? Kentucky ain't the best.
Maybe I don't. I don't know if he's still there. I know he was. I think he was maybe born and raised. I don't think he's there anymore.
You know,
because I used to follow Rob on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It kind of got. But he dealt with a lot, but his stuff was kind of boring because it wasn't comic book stuff. It was just his life. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of boring. I probably would be feel about me.
That's the thing. Rob is an out of the way. that's why I was like, Rob shouldn't have said nothing. To me, there was no reason for him to address anything. Rob, you out of the way, brother. You ain't got to worry about earned dog. Why? And I guess maybe because he probably thought he had a rapport with Ernie.
Maybe a
You know
friendly rapport.
Yeah,
He's in Colorado. Yeah.
Okay, Colorado. But you know what I'm saying? He probably thought, okay, Ernie, he's a contemporary. He said something, let me. And it's like, you don't owe this man no explanation, man, because he trying to goat you into some shit that ain't there. Like that. It wasn't even all of that. Oh, he follows such and such. Who the fuck? So what?
Who cares?
So-
Who cares? I never cared about that. I really did, because who you follow, I'm not, first of all, who looks at what a man follows? I might got some stuff on Twitter, but
all up in his followers trying to see.
Yeah, you might look at some people I follow, but like, this dude a freak.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, freaky ass right.
But that's what I didn't like about the whole thing when he was talking about who he followed. Dog, you sound like some old pervert ass motherfucker. Like his whole thing was titties, ass, titties. Like I was like, wait, hold on, man. And you worrying about who Ernie? I mean, who Rob is following?
Rob follow.
And you a whole big pervert out here? Like, come on, sit down.
I mean, I got some black channels that I go on X and I realize I forgot I followed them. Whoop! Hell, boy, you know what I mean? They black. There's some beautiful black cheeks, but I be forgetting. So, yeah, you know what I mean? But who cares? Like, who cares? All I said was, is he repeating the rhetoric? Like if Rob was doing what Tyrone Magnus was doing, then I would be like,
or your boy with a flat top. If he was doing like
yeah, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's just one time, man. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I like Rippaverse. You know what I'm saying? They came on my show, man. Me and Eric July, they be hating. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why they hate like that. You know what I mean? So I need a cough drop.
Oh man.
He said this is a confession stream now. Yeah, it's a couple. Man, you go. I love my sisters. And there's a couple I follow be like, damn. Well, I keep forgetting.
My old X account. Yeah, my old X account is yeah. It's bad over there. It is bad. You can't scroll without. It's bad over there.
It's like bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be at work. If I get some good signal, I'll be at X, because sometimes I get some of my best stories from X. You know what I'm saying? And then some of the other stuff, and I got like, oh boy, I'm glad ain't nobody looking over my shoulder, because boy,
right? Don't over X in public. Don't know what to pop up. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah,
besides my Chief. Besides me following Chief stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some Black Power stuff. There's some sisters I follow. It's just, I'm sorry. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They
left cheek.
Yeah, left cheek and the right cheek.
The stripper verse. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. So I mean, I'm just oh yeah, my wrestling stuff too. But yeah, man, hey, so Clayton Bisbee, but he can see. Earndall. What Earndall's problem really is his ego. That's what I don't like about Ernie. Is his ego. He thinks he's the shit. You know what I'm saying? He just thinks he's the shit because you have over 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's amazing. And I'm not going to act like he's not vital to the comic book community, because that would be disingenuous to his craft, because you don't build that type of following without being good at what you do. Exactly. With that being said, he's a cornball. And what I can't stand is a man who can't. But I can't stand a man who can't come to another man and talk. And I'm very much one of those type of people that if you could come to me, we could talk, man to man, woman to man, or whatever. We could talk like adults. I'm not gonna have no problem with you whatsoever. It's when you try to be funny, you try to make videos. You know what I'm saying? You wear a flat top in 2026. I don't have a If you can't talk to me as a man, if I hit you up and we can't talk as men, we can't come to a common understanding. I got a problem with you. I'm sorry, I got a problem with you, and especially if you double down on that. Oh, it's over now. I'm roasting you forever.
Yeah, he had like ain't no correction for him. Like, oh no, I'm good. I'm on the right side of everything. Like, dog.
Yeah.
I'm coming to Orange Mound. Matter of fact, I'm going to Orange Mound. I better see you outside.
Yo, I told you Memphis is a 7-hour drive for me, maybe 6.5, depending on what the speed limit is once I get to Tennessee. But I'm just saying, and again, I like Rob, and what I did like about Rob, I can say this: what I liked about Rob, he sat and thought about it, and when he did that, when he sat in his car and he kind of confessed where he felt like he messed up at, I could not be mad at that. Because you're taking ownership, you're taking accountability as a man. As a man, you're taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? And I got to give somebody grace when they take accountability for the things that they mess up on or the things that they don't see in the moment. Because sometimes we don't see stuff in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But when you got somebody who is egotistical, he feel like, nobody can't say nothing to him. You know what I mean? Right. You can't have a conversation. You try to be funny because of your status. So we think we're jumping on the train of your status. I don't care about your status. I really don't.
Hey, look, man. I'm not finna sit here and act like I'm heavyweight champ of the world or anything like that.
Stop, Alvin.
Alvin, yeah, we're gonna put you on timeout just for even.
Stop it, Alvin. I keep telling people the reason why I don't like to fight for real. I was a correctional officer for almost 4 years in a open jail. We were KCPD trained. You know what I'm saying? Jiu-jitsu holes and stuff like that. Stuff that they don't really, you know what I'm saying? They only teach police and stuff like that. Plus having, having a background in Wing Chun and fighting. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, I don't want because if it clicks, it gonna click, and that's gonna be because I'm not gonna let up. So, saying, knock our
hats off.
I'm tired of this. Come on. What was he doing?
Man.
I told you, he gonna look like Snagglepuss. Put him up. Put him up. Shut up, dude. Again, I feel bad if being real with you. I would never want to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never want to scrap over some YouTube stuff.
He was ready
at all.
He told Marcus to pull up.
Yeah. He said, when people talk about fighting, they're not really going to do shit. I mean, I'm from Orange Mound. They're not going to really, I do the reverse uppercut. Yeah. Yeah.
I can see Ernie trying to sonic boom somebody.
He just makes sound effects. As like, I'm just saying, man. It's jokes. I would never. Also, YouTube beef. There's a dude who got into a YouTube beef, got shot in Vegas.
Yeah, it's
real talk. Yeah,
it's all real jokes, talk. Man. And
yeah.
like I said, I don't have nothing against Ernie, man.
I do. I do.
He's just like you say, he's just a cornball, man. And the way he came at Rob, I just thought was highly just uncalled for. That shit was just whack to me. You know what I mean?
It's just,
but but Ernie has always been whack to me. Oh, Ern dog. Imagine early putting up. Wow.
Go Ernie Ranger.
If Ernie pull up in the good. And the mask got a nose ring in it. The mask got a septum ring in it. I'm just walking away.
His Power Ranger mask got a septic ring.
I'm walking away.
Wild work.
I'm not even participating.
Is wild work. I told you, I got a problem with it just because the way he moves, the way you come to a grown ass man and try to talk things out. You're not a grown ass man. You're a bitch. Sorry, Miss Roberta ain't in here. That's the best some bitch ass shit he did. And
Yeah.
I'm forever in the day. I can't respect nobody like that. I can't respect no hoe. I can't respect no hoe ass shit when we grown and we should be able to talk things out in a respectable manner. Whether we agree or disagree, we can agree to disagree and go our separate ways. But when you start trying to be funny and try to be goofy and all of that, I don't respect you. And I know if you be a goofy online, you damn sure goofy in real life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, he most definitely a goofy. He most definitely a goofy. But
I mean,
let's get back on track.
Yeah, I was about to say Ernie took MT spot. Remember when MT was on that?
MT still on that. He's still on that.
I don't pay him no attention.
I don't think nobody pay him no mind no more.
Yeah, I mean, MT said some stuff that I actually agree with. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some stuff. Well, it was recast T'Challa. He was like MT was really, but that's when he was on New Rockstars and he thought he had an inside track to Marvel, and they dumped him, and he had to be on his own for a while. Then he went over to
he went to your boy from across the way.
Yeah, he's on Heavy Spoilers.
Then
he was off of Heavy Spoilers for a while, and then he got back on Heavy Spoilers. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So
no, he had what's the dude? Heavy, I forgot his name, but I think he was gonna quit the channel. Because I remember watching one of his videos, and he was like, I've been on hiatus. I didn't know if I really want to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? He did one of those type of things or whatever. Because damn, what video was that? I think it was right before he did, like, they had like some kind of James Bond situation thing going on over there.
Yeah,
and it was the video, but it was the video before that.
Yeah, so, wasn't he getting demonetized and stuff like that? I think it was just hitting him real hard to do all that work, and I think he was getting demonetized for certain stuff, or whatever. Yeah. What's his
I can't think his name right now.
Paul from Heavy Spoilers.
Yeah, Paul, yeah. I'm gonna say MT is a pond dweller. Any Heavy Spoilers video I see him on, I don't even know what that is, but that's that's crazy.
That's a new one. I'm gonna start calling women pond dwellers that diss me. You pond dweller.
You pond dweller. What? That's crazy. I thumbed down to click away. He thumbed down. He's stabbing with the shit. Stabbing I hit the thumbs down. That's how you do it though, Stabbing. That's real. That's, hey, if you don't like some shit, hit that thumbs down. He said, I refuse to give him any sort of time. F that dude.
Pond dweller is, I'm straight calling
dwelling ass.
When
I'm
women
using
start
that.
acting a fool like
that is in my vernacular now, dog. Pond dweller. Oh man. And I don't even know what that is.
Number. Don't you ain't getting my number, you pond dweller.
You pond dweller.
No.
With your pond dwelling ass. Get on, go somewhere.
Pond dweller, tadpole ass pond dweller motherfucker.
Man.
I don't think they don't have none. You need more. There is none.
They won't get none. Old girl, what's old girl's name? She like the last line of defense over there when it comes to the black.
She was one of the rare. It was her, MT, and another black dude, and she's the only one left from the I would say the pandemic team when they were all stuck at home. You know what I'm saying? You know, she was part of they let go a lot of people over there. Jessica Clemens. They let go a lot of people over on New Rockstars. You know, so Jessica Clemens,
they probably lost the bag.
They probably did.
Yeah, they probably did.
You know, so yeah. Jay Washington,
Jay Washington, yeah, that's right.
Yep. So, I mean, if they could, move over and get their own channels, that's cool. I forgot the dude from Buffalo that was on there, big Buffalo Bills fan. He was on the show. Him, another girl, and MT. They had their own show, but it's nowhere close to popular.
Oh yeah, I know who you talk about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're, you know what I'm saying? That there was on New Rockstars. You know what I'm saying? And they're kind of holding on to dear life. You know what I mean? So
they're Well, I mean, maybe if this Marvel situation does good, if you know, they'll get some Spider-Man going, they'll get some Doomsday going. But what's the beef with MT? Just read up in the comments. Look, they letting you know in the comments, man. MT wasn't the best. I didn't view MT as the brightest bulb in the pack. You know what I'm saying? When it came to just explaining things. I don't think he could read the room. I don't think he understood the assignment. And I think he dwells in ponds. You know what I'm saying? Like
Pond dweller.
when you dwell in ponds, man, that's a bad
wild. Hey, what other sayings stamina can I steal? Because they don't know that over here. Then I need some of that. I need some of that UK slang.
That
so UK
I can just hit
slang
over this way.
You know what I'm saying? So I could just hit them. You know what I'm saying? I already got Pond Dweller. I need some more. You know what I'm saying? They be talking to me crazy. Yeah, I might need to hit them with one they won't see coming.
That they ain't heard before.
They ain't never heard before. I be like, what? Oh, what?
Yeah, he do like to talk greasy on Twitter, man. But
yeah,
that's what
was his issue.
Twitter.
Oh, him and remember him and whatchamacallit got into it. Him and E-Man.
E-Man, yep, they did.
So yeah.
Him and everybody said, yeah, more slang. Yeah, him and E-Man did get into it. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, E-Man.
I think that's what put him on notice with people though. When he got into it with E-Man, I think people started really looking at him side-eyed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
wanker.
Just because of what was going on at the time, and when I tell you MT was coming from left field, and again, you know, I mean, it's his Twitter or whatever. You know, you can do what you want to do, but you got to be careful of who you doing that, all that goofball stuff. You got to be careful who you're doing it to. And at that time, E-Man became hella popular during Recast T'Challa, because people forget he was like around about 10,000 subscribers. He was doing, you know, fairly well for himself. But he was doing 10,000 subscribers. Dude went to 100,000 just during Recast T'Challa. Like he blew completely up, you know, being on everything, whatever, you know, because he had the petition, you know, being on TMZ, you know, and he is a film critic in Chicago, so he had access to go and meet with these people and stuff like that. No matter if you think he stuck to the landing with Recast T'Challa or not is irrelevant. He was still a voice for that movement. And he was the face of that movement. No matter how whatever you think about how it should have went or whatever, you can't deny that part. You know what I'm saying?
He got the ball rolling.
Yeah, can't deny that part. And when MT was attacking him, it's almost like what Ernie was doing with Rob. It was out of left field. He was calling people stupid and just, you know what I'm saying, attacking people's personality or people online because of what they want, but wasn't doing the same thing when, you know, you want somebody else to fill a role or even his theories. You know what I'm saying? When his theories is completely off the wall, ain't nobody say, hey man, stop doing theories. You know what I'm saying?
I think to me, MT just was following, like he didn't have a thought of his own.
Yeah, he was following the trend.
Yeah. He just didn't have a thought of his own. And when you don't have a thought of your own, people see through you real quick, real easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he never went it. Like, no matter what, it's like he would not go against the establishment. The establishment could be 100% wrong, and he rocking over there with the establishment. And you would get some people even on the same team, like who wouldn't even, or would might tiptoe on a subject, but wouldn't go full in. He would go full in just because
it dive naked while doing it.
And it's like, dog, you know that shit wrong. Why you jumping into a head first like that? That's what because he was trying to be a follower.
I don't. Is Jody's Corner the one that you sent me that we watched? That I watched him talk about Ernie.
No, who was that? I forgot who that.
That brother was dope. I you know what I'm saying. I kind of understood where he was coming from. That's how I found out about Puma Lee, because Puma Lee will always donate to Ernie's show or be on, Ernie's chat. That's why I remember Puma Lee. You know what I'm saying? I haven't talked to E-Man in a minute. Honestly, I haven't talked to E-Man in a good minute. We talked about, Jonathan and stuff like that when that was going on. I kind of gave him my thoughts on Jonathan as far as what I knew 100% from his trial, no matter what E-Man took from that or not. You know what I'm saying? But, that is, what I'm saying? That's water under the bridge right now. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no problem with E-Man. Ain't got no problem with E-Man's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem with E-Man at all.
And where is it at? I think I must have.
He said, Blue, he hates James Gunn more than you and Tina. I mean, E-Man, not Ernie. No, not Ernie. Not Earn Dog. Earn Dog, boy, he can sit in a bloody pond and dwell in.
I don't hate James Gunn. You mean Feige? Tina don't like.
Yeah,
Gunn.
Tina don't like James Gunn.
Yeah,
she said him and Michael be lying. I'm like, Michael ain't got to tell you the truth. If Michael had one surgery, that's all you need to know. Yeah, one surgery. You know what I'm saying? He just came in for touch-ups after that. It's like you get one wreck and you got to go in for touch-up paint. That's all it was. A little touch-up paint here and there. That's all it was.
Oh man. Yeah, Jody whack too.
I don't know. I never watched them.
Jody's
never
whack
watched
too.
them. They might think I'm whack. So
they probably do. They could think I'm whack too. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, that was one surgery with a little touch up. Every now and again, you got to go in for a touch up. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a little maintenance here. You got to do a little something there. Tina just acting like the man. The man is private. The man wanted to play with Twister. Tina go play Twister. And if Tina ain't playing Twister, it's a touch up. Tina ain't playing Twister. It's just a touch up. Don't worry about it.
You know what I don't like about Jody? Because I tried watching some of his stuff, but he don't cuss. He'd do mother freaker, and I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Let me just.
I try not to cuss as much because I've been getting. Oh man, I was getting hit. I was like, especially I said the C word, the COON word about 30 times. I was never fighting that. Never fighting that. They was tearing me up. So, yeah.
Then I found out that I found out a lot of stuff about Jody that I didn't know that I needed to find out about, like on the accident, because it was when who is he beefing with? Damn, who he was beefing with? He had a beef going on, and they outed it. Oh, them other boys. Can't think of their name.
Franchise boys, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock.
Now some other boys. I think they was all part of the same crew. They left. They started their own thing or whatever, but they put out everything about how Jody J3. Yep, J3. That's who it is.
That sound like a singer group that replaced 3T.
3T, J3. The Jacksons 3.
Jackson 3. Yeah. Jackie J3. Jackie Jermaine and Marlon.
But yep, that's who it is. And that's when all that stuff came out about him. And then when he started going against Ripper used all that against him in their little debate.
What? Hold on, wait a minute. What was it?
Just how that big old studio that he got, he talking about how it's his, he was renting it. Well, actually, J3, I want to say J3 is the one who rented it first.
Oh, and he was making it seem like it was his own.
Yeah, trying to make it seem like it was all his. I think it was just some crazy stuff. Food stamp. It was just a lot of he owns food stamps or something. Like, yeah, I'm like, why y'all telling me all this? I don't need to know.
I wish I had some food stamps right there. Who got them? Who got them? Shit, man, Captain Crunch is hot.
Like he couldn't at one point in time he couldn't pay us. It was crazy.
He clowned
that's
Ripper
what it was, because he clowned Ripper for Ripper having his studio at his, because Ripper had his shit at his house. Now that's one thing I give Ripper. Ripper self-made, it's all his shit. I give him that. It ain't the best books in the world or whatever, but that was all Ripper.
Right.
And he tried to clown Ripper for saying, "Oh, that you got a studio house." And Ripper knew about the whole J3 situation. Ripper was like, "Man, that ain't even your damn studio. This some shit that you renting. It ain't yours." Like, at the end of the day, I could shut down, start back up, shut down. You know what I'm saying? I could shut it down.
Yeah.
Like, did it say a studio closed? Like, I could do that in real life. Somebody will come and tell you that the studio is closed, and that's gonna be it. You can't come back. You know what I'm saying? Somebody lock the door when you leave, and you ain't got the key to it.
It's over.
You done. You know what I'm saying?
So he like Gangsta-licious. So you're saying this is really over.
It's over.
see, Ernie. I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, he just fake, man. He just fake. I just can't watch. I just can't watch him. He just seemed, and then he got like all his little yes men with him. You know, it just seemed real fake.
You know what? I'm good. I've really been keeping my YouTube. I've been keeping my YouTube circle a little tight. If it's not the people that I rock with, honestly, and real talk, if it ain't Blue, if it ain't Spoiler Kings, if it ain't Darius, Chill, Marcus, you know what I'm saying? Art, you know what I'm saying? Tina, you know what I'm saying? All of our little, our group is, I'll watch a Mercy Awesome, you know what I'm saying? Or them to do a reaction video to John Campia. You know what I'm saying? Right. I won't watch his show. I will see what topics he's talking about. Let me just see what he's talking about as a reaction. You know what I'm saying? The only real YouTubers, besides our group that I actually watch, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the group is like the detail that I got in the back. It's like music videos or video game content and stuff like that. So
I'm about to get with you, Tony. I want to know these stories.
Oh, I forgot my boy K-Dot. Remember he was going to Kendrick. That old Kendrick beef. Oh man, that was funny. Boondock episode Ernie will be hilarious. See, Ernie, that's what I was saying.
Boondock episode, that's why. That's crazy.
He's Tom Boudoir. He's Tom Boudoir. Shabba B, Shabba D. But yeah, anyway, we done went all over on the Earn train, and you know what I'm saying? Choo choo. Coon train is. Oh yeah, to answer that, they do know the racist words. I can't say it, but Chud the Builder could go around saying stuff and don't get kicked off of social media.
No, you can't say it.
Yeah, so
I put a clause in that way you can't say it.
But yeah, man. Midnight Suns too.
Yeah.
Do you think Midnight Suns was going to expound upon what they did in Werewolf by Night?
I know, because the whole rumor that's going around is, Elsa Bloodstone is going to be
she was in Werewolf by Night,
right? But she's going to be a part of Midnight Suns, which is cool. Yeah, bro be saying freak that. Yeah, that'd be killing me, Black. See, they know what I'm talking about. That'd be killing me, man.
freak that. I mean, he's trying to, he's trying not to get,
I know, but man, look, once the rule is, once you, I forgot how many minutes passed, but as soon when you're past that introductory 10 minutes or something like that,
yeah, something like that,
you good.
I mean, I got hit. I was way past 10 minutes.
As long as you're just not going crazy with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was losing it.
Yeah, aka Sober Jessica, right? But I don't know if I want. Do we? Let me ask you this, Dre. Do we want a Midnight Suns? Is that what we want, or did we want a damn Blade movie?
I want a damn Blade movie.
Like, why do I got a
Blade movie?
Why do I need? I don't need a damn Midnight Suns. I need a Blade movie.
Mahershala Ali is a leading man. That when we talk about leading men,
yeah,
Mahershala Ali versus Anthony Mackie, who's a better talent? Yeah, Mahershala Ali, because he still sings. He's a great lead actor. So for me, I want a Blade movie. Now you can have Elsa Bloodstone in it as a cameo. You can have her doing something. You can have other people. You could forward the Midnight Suns after that movie is done. Damn, it's 7 years now.
Come on, man. 7
years. I'm not even worried about no Blade movie no more. You know what? I'm
Not
gonna
a
give
movie.
me a razor blade. I'm gonna put a cape on him, and I'm gonna film it myself called Blade.
Blade. That's
So
crazy. I mean, yeah, I just don't think we should have to settle for Midnight Suns, man. I think that's egregious. But yet again, that's the mind of Feige, man. Feige keep just I don't look, man. I just do not like the decisions that this dude make, man. I don't. I think
is you Tina with James Gunn, you with Feige.
but the thing is, Tina just he be lying. I'm like, what?
Oh,
Man.
Darius too. Darius is not keen on Jimmy Gunn
Yeah,
either.
but I don't to me, my vitriol for Feige is different from their vitriol for Gunn. Because Gunn ain't did nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? Like Gunn ain't like, what did Gunn do? Gunn is giving you a product. Now, whether you like the product or not, you know what I'm saying? But Feige has continuously like tripped over his feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I don't see the comparison here. You know what I'm saying? James Gunn just started. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on over there, DC and Warner Brothers and Paramount.
And Peter Safran is still a part of
Peter
that.
Safran is still, he is the guy. I hate to say it. It's not James Gunn. It's Peter Safran is making these decisions, just to let y'all know.
Exactly.
It's that aspect of it, but I get it. I think it's funny. I enjoy the conversation, you know. But they're hating my hate are totally different hates. Totally different hate. Totally
your
different
hate is the player haters ball or the haters time travel.
Hey.
I came all the way back from time to call you a cracker.
Hey, Buck Nasty. But yeah, that's like, and the thing is, Feige's decision making can easily be corrected. He just won't correct it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think James Gunn is doing a more course correcting with the DCU than they are in the MCU?
Yeah, I really think that James Gunn listened to the fans. I really think he has a plan. That don't mean that he's just gonna be like, okay, because y'all said this, that's what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? No, but him getting on. I'm not mad at James Gunn getting online and answering fans or having a Q&A every now and then. I'm not mad at that whatsoever. Does he? Sometimes is he lying? Hell yeah, he lying because there's some shit that he don't even know that he gonna do that or that he can't do because he don't make the decisions. And I want people to understand that James Gunn does not make the decision. Clayface sounds like, oh shit, why are they doing Clayface? James Gunn
that
again.
actually might be fire too.
No, I think it's gonna be fire. I'm just talking about how when the announcement of Clayface came and people shrugged their face up like Clayface, and it's like, right, that sounds like a Peter Safran move because Peter Safran
came from a horror,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a Peter Safran move. That wasn't a James Gunn move.
Right.
Peter Safran move.
And James Gunn has said, you know, Peter will come in here and say, let's do this. And I will come there and say, well, let's do this. And we'll get into it until we come to a consensus. And that does sound like you are right. Because I think Safran comes from the horror background, the horror genre.
He did the Conjuring is his baby.
Conjuring, yeah, that's right. So yeah, and then just looking at that trailer for Clayface, you can't tell me you can't get excited for that. If you're a horror fan, like if Mika was on here, I believe she would like that look like a little horror movie. It might be body horror, and I know she's not into body horror, but I think she'd be like, I will go and watch it just to see what the depths of horror that they would do with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, Clayface is a horror. It's a horror story. That's a horror story. So, and it is in a Batman universe, just like we have Penguin. You know what I'm saying? That's like a mob story. So and I always like Batman's Rose Gallery.
Matt Reeves is also a producer on that. So you got Matt Reeves, James Gunn, Peter Safran.
That's why I'm thinking Batman. I'm believing that they're going to pull that Batman, Patterson's Batman, into this universe. Because why is Matt Reeves on this? Why? Because think about it. Why is Matt Reeves on this project when he don't have to be? Because he is in his own universe.
He there. I think it started off with him first. I think it was him and what's the director? Matt Reeves. I can't think. I gotta look it up now because I like his stuff that he did over there.
Well, I know Tom King is. I think is Tom King on that too.
No, Clayface ain't no pun dweller.
that Clayface trailer did more for Clayface as a potential horror movie. Flanagan, yeah. And they say Mike Flanagan. I know that John Campea loves Mike Flanagan's writing.
Man, Flanagan is him.
Oh, what did Flanagan write? That maybe
Flanagan did all of those. Let me pull it up. Because he's a horror guy too.
Oh yeah, I know he's in a horror genre. I'm trying to
Netflix
see
stuff. He did the Hunting on Hill House, the Hunting of Bly Manor. My favorite thing that he did was Midnight Mass. I advise everybody to go check that out.
That's a really good, really well written.
Man, Midnight Mass is dope because I ain't trying to spoil it, but where were they at in Midnight Mass? I can't remember where they at, but basically it's this church, right? And all the town is all about this church. The father had went off back in it, like way back in the day, and then he just shows up, right? Coming back, and he still looked young and everything. And he said he brought an angel with him, and all of this stuff started going crazy in the community. Come to find out, he didn't bring an angel with him. He brought a damn vampire back. It's dope, man. It's dope.
But the way it's written, everybody said the way his movies are written, and they say he did Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep, yeah, that was him. Dr. Sleep too.
Yeah. They said the way it is written, he's a fantastic writer. Yeah. So if you got a fantastic horror writer, not a good one, you know what I'm saying, you got some hit and misses. No, a fantastic writer on a DC non-Batman universe. I mean, it's a Batman universe, but it's a part of the Rose Gallery, and he makes it compelling. Because all I said was, let Clayface be compelling to make you feel bad for the guy. So when he's going against a Batman or he's going against Rick Flag Jr., because I always said I think the Rick Flag Jr. that we have in Peacemaker, all of that is Clayface, just because of the end of Creature Commandos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I'm trying to tell you, I'll be completely on. Then I would say Jimmy got way more vision right now than Kevin Feige could ever do.
And the thing is, DC is behind the 8 ball. They need to stack up.
They need hits. Yeah,
they need W's. They don't, and it don't necessarily need to be these big crazy, $200 million films. They just need W's. They need wins in the win column.
Right. All you need is a layup. When you down by 2, all you need is a layup. You need a little quick jumper. Yeah, need a quick jumper.
And that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like, okay, they're looking at budget-friendly things. If this costs 50 to 80 million, right, and we end up making 200 off of this, we're good. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to hit that 600, 700 mark. But good. That's
what he said about Superman. He said if we hit 600, we're straight. We don't have to hit these big numbers. We just need to turn a profit. That's basically what he said. And then make a compelling story that I can continue.
And I can keep going. I just need to win. And I think Marvel was like that at one point in time too. Let's see. The Super from Puma Lee, $5 Super from Puma Lee. Blood and Bone make more money than Spider-Verse 3. We need more black characters on the big screen. Jon Stewart, Static, T'Challa, and Blue Marvel. I'll let you go first, Dre, because he ain't gonna like what
Appreciate it, super chat. Let me hook him up real quick, and then I'm gonna answer that question. Let's go, biscuit time.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
Every time I see that, just when Tyrone was cool. Okay, so I do agree, and I do agree that the Children of Blood and Bones are very, very good stories. Very good stories. Then you have the author that's on there. You have a good director. You have a great cast. If we watch this, and I'm saying we as the black community, and we make an event out of it, because we are the needle movers. Will it do it? I don't know. But if we go in there and then, because you know how things are, it's word of mouth. We go in there and be like, oh snap, this is like a black Harry Potter, like a black fantasy where it's us and the fantasy roles and it's dope and there's this action and there's this compelling story and there's this and there's that. We will be the trendsetter. We will move the needle. We will get white people to go watch it. Why? We got folks watching Michael Jackson to see us dance and do all this stuff. I'm trying to tell you, if they would have did body roll, I would have got up on the front of the thing and would have body rolled with Marlon. And dare somebody to hit me. Hit me with some popcorn if you want to body roll up out of it. So if we can do that, I ain't worried about it. Because we're always the trendsetter. We think it's cool, everybody else gonna think it's cool. And we think it sucks. Yeah. Well,
that's fact. I don't think this is gonna work. And I see a lot of people trying to champion like Chill. Like Chill is so Children of Blood and Bone. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, y'all about to really be disappointed. Yeah, y'all are. Yeah, like y'all are really about to be disappointed. This movie is gonna come and go.
You think
so?
It's
not gonna be an event. It's not gonna be a big. It's just not. It's gonna come and it's gonna go. Yes, we are the culture, but we also like good stuff, and I just don't think this is gonna be good stuff. And I hate it because we got a lot of great actors in this, actors and actresses. But this is gonna come and go. That's really all I can say about it. It's gonna come and go.
But let's say, for instance, the first weekend box office, but then word of mouth goes around because it only takes one. It only takes one influencer. I don't know. I post something. I gotta pay for Twitter just to stream this on Twitter, and none of my stuff goes viral. I ain't got no influence. But it only takes one big influencer to be like, bro, you gotta watch it, because that's how it happens. And then people start going, and then let the cosplay community, let the black cosplay community start getting into it. You know what I'm saying? They start. We always do that, but it gotta be good. I do agree. It gotta be good. She said, Tina said it looked like the CW.
Yeah, like it's just for everything that I heard about this it's not what we think it is. And if you read the book, it's hard to really take the book and adapt.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
And it's very mature.
Yeah, it is
mature. My understanding is they really dumbed this down. And the way Tina made it seem like CW, like this is made for TV.
That's bad. If it looked like the CW, that's bad.
And that's what I mean. I think I wouldn't be surprised if this leaked early. I wouldn't be surprised if, especially with everything going on with Paramount, that this ended up on
Paramount
Plus ASAP with the quickness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a heavy on the children, light on the blood and bones.
Right. That's what it is. That's what it is, man.
I mean, but we talked about Sinners. We didn't see Sinners being what it was. You know what I mean?
You think so, Puma Lee? A Sinners Black Panther crowd?
He's a bullet. Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Now Tori, part of the Ovaltine crew. You can't come in here, you know what I'm saying, without his Nesquik.
Oh, he part of the Ovaltine crew now, huh?
Yeah, he got his birthday today. Happy birthday again,
Happy birthday, Tori. I don't think it do worse than Melania. The Melania now. I don't think it does that. The thing is, I think it'll probably end up being serviceable. I just don't think what its budget is. What is its budget? I don't know.
Hey Siri, what's the budget for Children, Blood and Bones?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT?
They still ain't put it out yet. That and that's what some Tina said. Tina was like,
He said
something
projected
is
200 million. He said the upcoming
it's
film
projected, but
has projected 200 million, including a major studio blockbuster according to TV Cave. According to the TV Cave.
But it's not out, is what I'm getting.
No.
They're not openly saying, oh yeah, this movie called such and such.
I'm just saying, again, it has to be good, and we have to show up and show out. Because again, we're the needle movers. People, if we talked about Sinners, we was just like, man, maybe vampire, maybe something else, or maybe demons. We didn't know what the hell Sinners was gonna be, and I wasn't really like super highly impressed with the trailer. It was one of those trailers where I'm like, well, it looked cool, but I mean, hell, him looked good, and what him was. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I'm glad you just said that about him. Nobody showed up for him like that.
Showing the hell didn't.
Him had a long runway. We talked about it a lot. And once
had a great trailer. Him had a great trailer and a mediocre movie. Sinners had a okay trailer. I don't know what really the premise is, which they hid, which was good. They hid the real premise of that movie until it actually got the run that it did, and it just was a cultural event. Not gonna lie, it was a moment in time.
Children of Blood and Bone is gonna have something in it to where
body roll. It's gonna have to. I'm trying to tell you, $50 million for Body Roll, baby. That's an easy $50 million. Let Marlon Jackson be in the movie Body Rolling. Easy money.
It's got to have something in it that's gonna leave people talking. You know what I'm saying? And if this is CW level of spectacle, that's bad. That ain't gonna have us talking like, oh, that was such a beautiful movie. You know what I'm saying? At least give me the Avatar effect. I don't think none of them Avatar movies be good, but the spectacle be so, outstanding, and the movie just be so grandiose. Not the children of Body and Body and Roll. Like Avatar to me, especially that first movie, was Pocahontas in space, and it was just spectacle. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy.
You said the first Avatar movie?
Yeah, Pocahontas in space.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is. It's Pocahontas in space. I agree with you.
And but it wasn't necessarily the best script or the best writing, the best story, but the spectacle
just was visually appealing.
Yeah, appealing.
Visually appealing.
If this is dumbed down,
I'm directing it, Black Beach. Don't worry about it. I got this.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm the director.
It's Gina Prince Bythewood is who's directing the movie.
And Dre Mack.
Director cinematography is Dre Mack.
Dancing with Smurfs.
It was Dancing with Smurfs.
Yeah, like Dancing with Wolves. Yeah.
I like that one. Dancing with Smurfs. That's what it was. And I'm not saying that to shit on it. I'm just saying they sold us on the spectrum.
It's an environmental movie. It's really about how white people took Native Americans' land. You know what I'm saying? With African, looking, people voiced by white folks. This is what it is. And in real talk, I watched that last, the one they said watch before the new one comes out. Oh God, that was boring. It was
that water, one. I call that one the last
Avatar
of the
water and fire. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Last of the Blue Hekins.
Yeah, that was boring.
That's what
God, that was man.
Yeah, she directed Woman King. That's why I was like, oh, this gonna be kind of similar to Woman. Woman King was a brutal movie. I thought it was brutal. I know it was polarizing for some, you know what I'm saying, but I liked Woman King. I enjoyed it. But we didn't even show up for Woman King.
We sure didn't.
We didn't show up for Woman King.
We sure didn't.
So if we're not gonna show up for Woman King, I know we're not gonna show up for this this other female YA movie that's also based in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
unless there is something like you said, something in this movie that makes you can't help but talk about it.
Yeah.
When you just sit there like you're so captivated after watching this, you like, we got to have more of this.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman King did have controversy. It did have controversy.
It did. But I thought
so.
I thought the discourse behind that controversy shouldn't have stopped us from going to see the movie, right? Because that movie, it did tell a story that I thought was kind of accurate. You know what I'm saying? Yes, some creative liberties was given, but them Dahomey people, they was some slave trade. They were some slave traders up until the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up until the end.
Yeah. Can't make that up.
You know?
It's the homie tribe.
The homie. They was up until the end, man. But I bet the
critics did love it. Black people fighting, they love that.
But and I know that the aspect of the movie was to try to show the Amazonian women of the Dahomey tribe and how they were these fierce warriors. You know what I'm saying?
Which they were.
But the controversy behind the Dahomey tribe selling slaves, or because that's what, to me, that's kind of what started the talks about. Oh shit, y'all sold us, y'all motherfuckers out here selling.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that talk. And that was a big discussion. You have to go back and start looking at history. Start looking at history and be like, no, your tribe sold this tribe that was there. You know what I'm saying? So we can't overlook that just because we're talking about black women being warriors. Mm-hmm. If you want to talk about black women being warriors, go film some women from the hood that's making it happen. I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? But let me not get all into that.
Lawrence, I remember seeing it without CGI with Sony. I gave them hella feedback. They cut a couple grape scenes out. It was a lot of that.
I mean, being honest with you, because I was a black, you know what I'm saying? At that time of that movie, I was doing a lot of black history. I skipped that movie just because of that. Because again, if you read certain books and you start trying to, not tell the complete story and tell the truth on certain things, you skip it for spectacle. I was out, especially when it came to that, because I know those people that was there got sold because the natives did not want them there. Because those were outsiders. Those are the people who got dropped off by the Spaniards, you know what I'm saying? Portuguese. So the Portuguese and the Spaniards, the Portuguese first, but then when they start, you know what I'm saying, when the spread of Christianity started really getting hype after 1492, and some people still didn't want to convert, they threw their ass down there too. That whole from the top part of West Africa, all the way down to Ghana and Nigeria and all of that, or whatever. When those people start settling over there, all the way down to
should be down to the Ivory Coast and all of that.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. So that's why I was like, you know what I'm saying. I was like, y'all, I don't want to see it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see it, and I'm not pressed about not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't get my money. And I'm okay. I'm not missing a wink of sleep because of that. Now, if a dude with a black top, I'm gonna leave him alone.
I didn't mind it. I had already knew about, you know what I'm saying, that anyway. But I know it wasn't well known amongst a lot of us. Because a lot of us look at like Motherland, and it's like, y'all be careful. Be careful. Because I read being in the Navy. There's books, Navy captains, American Navy captains, and they write about how they went. This was when the flesh trade was outlawed, right? So it became.
Oh, you talking about going back to Africa in the 1800s?
Yeah, and saying, "Hey, man, y'all can't do this. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop." And the chief, the king, saying, "Hey, man, I stopped when I did." You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we do, baby. We sell people. It's what we do. Look around, white man.
Did you ever heard a book? Have you ever heard of a book called West Africa by Dr. Can't think of his name? But he was on a missionary mission from God to go back over to Africa to convert people over to Christianity that were heathens. Is his words, and he talked about, they're selling their slave, and he tells you the ones that are selling and the ones that are getting sold, the distinction in their look and everything. He just breaks it down. That's why I was like, I would have got sold. I'm on the selling block because I fit the description of the one that gets sold.
Right. And I hate we done flipped it to this discussion, but I was watching a video today. This lady, she was over there, and she was over there with the homies again. And she was talking to them. And this is modern. I think this was, at least this year, she was sitting down in the trial talking to them, had to do translating, and they started laughing at her, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Black lady coming over there, just trying to get some, I think she found out who her ancestor was and all of that. And they were saying, nah, those people wanted to go work with the white folks. So that's what they did. I was like, this is what y'all finna sit here and tell this lady? That they just
wanted to go work with white folks.
We want to go work with the white folks. Like,
yeah, that episode of Chappelle. Hey, there's a boat with some white people in it. I'm about to go find out what they want.
Right, what they got on board.
Yeah, like, that's not how it happened.
Why y'all sitting there lying to this lady, knowing damn well that ain't the, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And it ain't all, African countries or whatever, because I mean, there's certain African countries that are apologizing to this day. We are sorry. Yeah, we did it, and we shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? But there are, and I think ISO Speed made it very clear that some African countries still not fooling with us. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
I'm just saying, unless we over the
dance. Back to that Blood and Bone.
Yeah.
In and Out. I think it's just gonna be an In and Out thing.
I think it's gonna be an In and Out burger.
In and Out burger with the In and Out sauce on it. Yep. Yep.
I won't. Okay, I'll reserve until I see it, and then I got the books. It's some deep stuff. It's some deep stuff in that book. It's some hard stuff they're not gonna adapt in that storyline, because I know they want to bring in let's say a young preteen to teenage audience that they're not gonna let that happen. They're not gonna let that happen. Nah, it's just too deep. It's too deep. Dre and Blue, what books have you read that you want to see adapted into a movie / show? For me, it would definitely have to be Burn Down. For me, it had to be Burn Down Master's House by Clay Kane. I want the Knight Rider book to be turned into a movie. The story of David Hasselhoff becoming Michael Knight and finding an 82 Firebird to transform into Kid. If you want to move, that's what I want.
I would like to see, and they already did it, but I would like to see The Spook Who Sat by the Door redone. Especially like in modern day, because I think that book still hits. Matter of fact, I think it'll hit more if you did that today. You know what I'm saying? So I would like that. Puma, I hope I'm wrong too, Puma. I hope that it comes in and it just breaks the wall down. I would love for that to happen, man, but I just don't think it's gonna be that, man.
You were really at the point where you just like, nope. That's kind of where you at. Like, nope.
No, I'm not. I'm enthusiastic about certain movies, but I also see certain things. Who is talking about Blood and Bone? Children of Blood and Bone. Who talking about it?
Chill.
Chill is talking about it.
Chill.
And I hate to say it, and I don't want to say this like
like Darius.
No. What I'm gonna say is, if Chill is our barometer when it comes to culture, we done out here in these streets.
Chill gonna get you on the next time you get on Pantheon. He gonna get you next time you get on Panther. So I'm the
If-
barometer, huh,
if
motherfucker?
and I'm joking and laughing, but for real, like if chill is the barometer of what, you know what I'm saying? That might be why I'm so opposite, is because chill is so
Chill, because it's Chill's fault. Hey, Chill, you the reason why Blood and Bones ain't gonna make it because of you. You're the reason
man,
why.
but-
So
but nah, for
so
real.
Chill, if you watch it, just know it's your fault. It's your fault. No matter what you do in the future, it's your fault.
Oh man. You know what? I'm done on
Hey,
I'm done. The Blood and Bone they have to have something. I need merch. I need toys. I need t-shirts. I need hats. I need all of these things that's going to get us encompassed in on the Children of Blood and Bone experience. And if we don't have that, then it's just going to be another movie, because the thing is, this isn't Woman King, right? This ain't Woman King.
Yeah.
This is a movie that
It's a
can
fantasy.
be franchised out, you
That
know what
can
I'm
be
saying,
a
and
hit.
turn into something bigger.
Yeah, it could be a complete hit.
So I
Effing
need
hit right.
all of that. I need all of that. If we're not getting that, if there's not an experience, if I'm just showing up to a movie and hoping that it's gonna be good, no, I need a comic book. I need all, you know what I'm saying? I need stuff like that. The popcorn bucket better be something of collectible value. You know what I mean? Like those are the things that we're probably not gonna get. It's just gonna say Children of Blood and Bone on the marquee. You're gonna walk into theater number 3, you're gonna watch it, and you're gonna go home. That's gonna be it.
And you ain't gonna talk about it. You say you ain't gonna
Nope.
talk about it. This not gonna be. You're saying this not gonna be Hunger Games. This is not gonna be, Harry Potter-esque. This is not gonna be Percy Jackson. It's just gonna be. It should be
But
Percy Jackson.
It should be.
I-
But like I told Tina, this should be a TV series. This should have been a show. This should not have been.
You think this should have been on the level of what was that? Lovecraft Country. Is what you're saying?
Right. Like this should have been shopped around to HBO, to a what would be another one? Amazon. Like this should have been shopped around. Hell, Apple TV. That's what this should have lived at. Because Apple Plus, Apple TV Plus, or whatever it is over there, they got good shit going on. And they don't
I
have
just finished Minark. I just finished Minark yesterday.
I gotta finish that too. They don't have a black show yet.
They don't. They just think about it. They don't.
They don't have that yet.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it would have worked better as a TV show over there.
Do you think they could have got the level of talent that they got on here? Would it be in a TV show? You think Desmond would want to go over there if it's a TV show, or do you think they did right?
I don't see him running away from doing TV, because it would have been different from him doing Snowfall. This would have been,
well, yeah, that's
because it would have been filmed for streaming and not filmed for TV. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, they got Hijack over there, but I don't look at Hijack as a black show. It's got Idris Elba in it, and I know he's black, but I don't view that
But
as
you're
a
saying
black show.
it's not like you're saying it's not like how Cross is. Cross is
Right,
considered
Cross-
a black show.
Yeah, right. He's black. The partner's black. The love interest is black.
This is black.
They in a
yeah.
black city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a black show. That's a black show. Even if there are white folks, it's white folks in a black show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I look at Cross. But Hijack is not that. Hijack is he's black. Yeah, his wife and child is black, but then everybody else is is white. You know what I'm saying? So, have you ever seen? Yeah, I love Judas and the
Thanks
Black
for the
Messiah.
$10.
Yep. Yeah, appreciate the
Yeah.
$10. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Judas? Love that. That was good, man. Good doc on Fred Hampton, and stuff like that. And it had but the thing is with that, it had things surrounding it. It had a soundtrack. That's another thing too. That can get you into a film. The marketing of a film. Like, imagine Children of Blood and Bone released a soundtrack and it had a dope fire ass soundtrack.
Remember, Black Panther had a dope fire soundtrack
It
that went
did.
along with it.
It did.
That helps sell
that
it.
gets you into what we selling.
Mhm.
We believe in what we selling. Does Paramount believe in what they selling with Children of Blood and Bone, or is this just a movie? Hey, here y'all go, here niggas, take your Children of Blood and Bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it one of
Hope
them?
is sinners. That's
So,
what they're saying.
Yeah, I do believe Paramount is hoping that this becomes Black Panther-esque or Sinner-esque, depending on depending on the budget. Hell, I'm pretty sure they hoping for them Wakanda Forever.
But you know what they're gonna say. You know what they're gonna say if we don't come and see this movie. See, we gave you a movie.
I know.
You don't want to see
That's
it.
the bad part about it.
Let me hook Sofa King up just real quick, man. Let me get him to some buttery biscuit business, or we could get him some gang banging, gang banging, gang banging. That's the biopic I want to see. Smokey Robinson's gang banging. I wanted to kick off
banging.
Yeah, I wanted to kick off at gang banging.
Puma Lee talking about why Blue still awake. What you mean, man? I be up, dog. I be up, man. Queen of Slim had a fire soundtrack. It did. And then it was let down of a movie though. But people, I'm gonna tell you this. People were involved with Queen and Slim. It's just the word got back to the second wave, and they was like, that's all.
Once they found out how they got sold out, they were out.
They was out.
Ruined it. They ruined it. And
or just the first that first interaction between them two and how they ended up being on the run. Right. Like when I told who did I tell? I think it was my brother. And I said, yeah, man, she basically got on the run over, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, what? First date? He don't even know this girl? I was
exactly.
Like,
he didn't even touch it yet.
Nothing about it was realistic from the start. I think it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Smokey ain't got a weird case now. He turned around and sued that lady.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So ain't no weird case no more. So,
but that is dirty work, Xavier Phoenix. That's dirty work. They give us a subpar movie, and then when we show up that first week and we find out that it's subpar, of course we're gonna run back and say, man, don't waste your money on it. And now they're gonna be like, oh, see, we gave y'all niggas. It's diabolical, man. Diabolical.
Y'all didn't want it. Now, what am I supposed to do? Boomerang had a great soundtrack, but that was the era of soundtracks. You know what I'm saying? Not Blue acting like Uncle Ruckus. Boy, you getting hit today, man.
I know they coming at me.
You get hit today. I took my hat off because you getting hit so bad. I thought Ernie was gonna come in the chat and be like, drop the link.
Oh man, I ain't trying to, man. I'm just trying to show y'all. You know what? I don't say that because I go for Uncle Ruckus just because. Just because. Nah, man. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like them doing this movie.
Sorry, I just got my new Transformer in. My bad. I was putting them together.
Who is that? That looks like
Nexus. This is Nexus Prime.
Oh, okay.
I think I got one more. Other primes, and I have all 13 primes. But yeah.
But yeah, that's all, man. I want to see it do good, but history has a way of showing us what's gonna do good and what's not. And this just seems like, and I'm gonna tell you this. I have not seen my speaking is premature. I have not seen the trailer. You know what I'm saying? I have not seen anything.
You going up for Tina? You going up for Tina?
I'm going up for Tina. Tina and I mean some other people too. It's some other people. But I haven't seen the trailer. None of that. I haven't seen no marketing has happened yet. This doesn't come out until January, I think.
Yeah.
So I could be totally off base here, man. I could be totally off base here.
The movie that when I went to go see Michael, the movie The God or something.
Yeah, God is God.
Yeah. That
That look
actually
good.
looks fire.
It does.
It looked like kind of a grindhouse, old school throwback type of, but that looked good.
They burnt her mama up, man. They burnt that. So
Yeah.
they gotta go get that revenge. I think that's what
mean,
they're doing.
That's because let's be honest. This movie is the story of how what's her name that's in the movie. Oh my god. Because she's playing the mama.
Who?
What's her name from what up, Tina? Vivica Fox. Yeah.
Oh,
This is the story of Vivica Fox getting her revenge on 50 Cent after he told everybody he ate butt. She ate his butt. so now we gotta go kill him.
you know what, man? I ain't playing with you, Dre.
50, I'm coming for you. I'm telling everybody I was eating butt. I'm killing.
Man. You funny, man. You funny.
Not the
eating
season.
butt.
Nope.
Season assist. A season assist for hoes. Oh man.
That movie looked fire though.
It do look good, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I was more captivated than that was the only trailer I was like, dude, that looked fire. But that is the Vivica Fox movie about
that
50.
look good too. Spoonful of chocolate looks good too. That's got Paris Jackson in it.
Yeah, Paris Jackson. Yeah, I seen that. I finally seen the trailer.
Those are two films that I might have to just
yeah.
I might
Everybody
go
been
see
looking at, I ain't gonna lie. Because everybody been looking at just talking about Michael's kids. Y'all been looking at them a little harder now. I'm like, they don't look as Caucasian as people think they are. They got a little
No, they got a little tan to them. I think
they got a little tan to them. I still think that's his kids. That's just me personally, because I was looking at Prince. I'm like, his eyes are too dark just to be some random white man's kids.
I think for sure Blanket is, right? I think for sure Blanket is.
I just wanted to rile up
that ain't that man kid. Now, I went down the rabbit hole today because it's been Michael month. You know what I'm saying? Down the rabbit hole. That Diana Ross's son.
I don't think that's his. I don't
The
think
one
the
who
kid is
played
not his son.
in
Yeah, I know you talking about. But he actually there is a audio that got recorded, that got leaked when he was talking about Diana, and I reposted it. He said we never had sex and stuff. What I think she did, she topped him off.
you talking about what she said?
Yeah, remember?
But
Okay, so it was Michael and that one lady. Yeah, and it was like, I was in love with Diana Ross. She had my nose wide open or whatever. She said we never had sex in stuff. He did something, but it wasn't. It was something that.
But we had the way she said it. I didn't feel confident that they didn't do nothing with what she said though.
But he was 34 when he said that. He still had a little time to knock
Diana Ross was out there. Diana Ross
was very much
everybody. Look, man, Barry Gordy,
Gene Simmons. I did not know she messed with the dude from Kiss. Okay, I told you to go to the detail. I told you, go listen to the detail. They was like, she was messing with Gene Simmons and somebody at the same time, and they damn near fought because she was out here cheating in the next room, making plans to see him soon, talking softly on the telephone.
Diana Ross for the streets.
She was for the streets.
She was for the streets, man.
She was for the. Yeah, I do got Michael playing in the background. Now that you can see it, some Michael playing in the background. But yeah, strictly for the streets. So I forgot it was Gene Simmons. She was messing with somebody and Gene Simmons at the same time. In the detail, when the detail gives out, because all they're doing, what I like about the detail is all interview information. It's no opinion. It's here's the detail of it, and they're playing you this, and they got the receipt to this, and it's all receipts. Diana got a whole hour with these guys. She is dirty now because they said okay. So they said when Quincy when Michael came back with the
Tina,
actual
that ain't a
lyrics,
whole phase, Tina.
man, get out of here.
Tina. How long
That
the whole
whole-
phase last?
Not until you're 50 something. Not until you're 50. So you started in your 20s all the way into your 50s. That
How
is
long
a
the
whole
whole phase
extravagant. That's a whole adventure. That
Lionel
is-
Richie, Barry Gordy. Like
Yeah. she got
she-
bodies.
she put numbers on the board, man.
Yeah,
put
she
numbers on the
got
board.
bodies.
She put
But-
numbers on the board. And this ain't
They
the
say-
shamer. I ain't shaming her. This ain't
Yeah,
no
I mean,
shame.
you do what you do. But
Yeah.
so the detail came back and said that Quincy made a rewrite the second verse. Because
Mhm.
it was so hard. They said he went hard at Diana where you know my man was like, hey man, cut that out, rewrite that. Rewrite. But if you listen to the lyrics, it's Diana. Now that I know what I know now, it's Diana. You
It's
like the
Diana.
boys in the bed, they say when they come to town, she's literally talking about her. Every musician is
But
like
baby,
when they
that's
come to
all
town.
right. Go ahead and do what you do.
Look, when he said, I gotta leave because my baby's home tonight, he was out here
Mhm.
trying to date and she was hating. She was hating on him. He was
Yep.
with Elizabeth Taylor at the thing, and she went to hug on Lionel in front of the man. You know what I'm
You saw how he
saying?
looked at you. Saw how he looked over that dude.
Man, when I seen there's a bit they played the We Are the World, like, you know, when they were practicing and she went
Yeah.
grabbed him and kind of kissed him while he wasn't, and he just man, this man was smitten. This man was lighting up every time he was around Diana Ross, and
Yeah, he
and
was.
she was playing with this man. He said it. She was playing with me. He was like, I buy her whatever she want, and she
Whatever she
didn't
want.
want me. She didn't want me. I feel you, Mike. I've been
Yeah.
there. Nah, I got big nostrils, and they were real big when somebody came around. I feel you. My man went through tragedy, man. My man went through tragedy.
Mhm.
It's a YouTube channel called The Detail. What you're seeing what you're playing, what it was playing in the back is The Detail
Mhm.
over there. But yeah, I don't think Evan Ross is
I
is
think so.
his. I don't
88.
think he's his.
88.
The only reason why I don't say is his because she was messing with that white man at that time.
Oh, man.
And the
Evan-
way that she was, and he wrote Dirty Diana in 80 what? 86? He was done with Diana.
88, man.
He was
Nah. You
done.
think Mike was done with Diana because he wrote a song?
Yeah,
Diana
he was
came
hurt.
sashaying
My
up
man was
about-
hurt.
And Diana was like, why you wrote that song about me, Mike? They went
Mike
off
was like,
to the
"My
corner.
feelings is hurt."
Come on, man.
Look.
Dirty
I got-
Diana. No, Dirty Diana wasn't no 86.
he wrote it in 86. I'm not saying he it wasn't out until bad, but he wrote it in 86. Hold on, because I gotta get the look. You can't tell me this man. Look at these lyrics. This man was hurt. I want the original lyrics. I want to know what he said before Quincy Jones told him to scrap it. Look, you never make me say so. Take your weight off for me. Remember, she was sitting on the man's lap. You know, I know your every move, so just let me be. I got a whole shrine dedicated to you. You know what I'm saying? I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man, but this time you won't seduce me. I'm sick of it. He said, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm crying at night. I'm done with
He
you.
recorded it in 87. So he wrote
recorded
it.
87.
He
probably
wrote it between
that.
83, 84. He reworked it in 85 and 86, and
This
he laid
man
it down in
hurt.
87. So
This man was hurt.
he was hurt. For him to
He
keep
was
that song
hurt.
that long, he was hurt.
He was hurt. Do you know how long
Tina
you got to
Evan looked just like a Jackson. Man, you know what?
Look, this tells you he was talking about she like the boys in the band. She know when they come to town, every musician's fan after the curtain comes down. She wait for backstage doors for those who have prestige, who promised fortune and fame, a life that's so carefree. That's why the man had trust issues. This was the first trust issues. It wasn't Drake. It was Dirty Diana by Michael Jackson. By Micah.
Micah, come here, Micah.
Come here, Micah. I understand that you got some trust issues, Micah. But did Diana and then Catherine did want Diana around? And you know if Catherine don't want you around, you messed up. No. And y'all gotta stop using that. Like, okay, let's do what they do with what they do with Blanket, Paris, and and Prince. Bring up Black Michael. Let's bring up original Michael.
But I mean, the smile and everything is still there. The eyes, the smile. He didn't change his eyes.
If he had the Joe Jackson eyebrows,
I mean,
does he look like
Diana? Diana got to be there somewhere. You know what I'm talking about?
Does he look like 3T?
He do. He could be a member of 3T. He could be a member of 3T.
Pull up Evan Daddy. Yeah, exactly. Pull up that man's white daddy. That man, she went all the way to he went all the way. Where was he from? The Holland or whatever.
He was Russian, wasn't he? Ain't he Russian?
Something like that.
I'm looking at that. This dude look like Michael, man. I don't care what y'all say. I'm trying to find his daddy.
Y'all said the other dude, the Billy Jean's son was Michael just 5 years ago. The black dudes came out saying that's my daddy, and everybody like, no, it ain't. No,
I ain't see that.
What's the black dude's name? I forgot. He tried to say a groupie was his mama's. I mean, his daddy. Well, man, I don't know.
You ain't talking about the one from Sweden, is you?
Yeah, no, not the one from. I forgot the dude's name, but he came out like
the dude. He said he was talking about when Mike was over here on tour. He done bust my mama down, and now I'm here.
Yeah, y'all. Something like that. Yeah, B. Howard. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. But I have seen. Go look at Diana Ross's. No, I'm sorry, Eartha Kitt's daughter. Look like a straight white woman. That's why I said I don't. You got to understand, white people got genes too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they genes just over dominate some black. Yeah, that man look like his daddy.
No, he do not.
They look like his white daddy and Diana Ross mixed together in a blender. Look at that look.
Look at them kids, man.
Them kids look like they want to escape. Escape. Gotta be away from a white daddy, and I don't play escape. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah,
Diana Ross trifling right here. She looking at the cameraman.
Look, go pull up the pictures of him and Michael. Her and Michael. She looked way happier with Michael. What was that? Not that long ago. And then she went and got with the white. I would have wrote Dirty Diana too. Yeah, I would have wrote Dirty Diana too. Why say they look like 1800 photos? Like photos from the 1800s. Evan do look like his mama. You know Michael was not his.
I know what you're talking about, Tina. I know what you're talking about. Trust me. We here.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. I got to see all the men she messed with. Look,
boy, you about to have a long list, boy.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Just listen. Listen to this. Listen to this list. This sounds like my love life. She didn't mess with Berry Gordy, Robert Ellison, Silberstein, Arnaz Jace Jr. That's the one who's Evan and the oldest. That's their daddy. Gene Simmons, Eddie Kendricks, who was with the Temptation. Arthur Ashe, Francesco Scalabolo. Yeah, Warren Beatty, Ryan O'Neal, Richard Gere, John Voight, Smokey Robinson, and Michael Jackson.
John Voight.
And then she said Ross often regarded Arnaz Jr. as a true love despite their divorce.
I'm tripping on John Voight though.
Gene Simmons from Kiss is what I found out about. And I was like, oh, snap, son. And she's 82 years old now.
Mm.
She's 82 years old.
Look at Tina talking about 8 people in 8 years. Y'all gotta stop.
80
No,
years.
that's the 8 that that's
Is
8
who?
in like a compressed time period. What are you talking about, Tina?
Look of who she messed with in the time frame they messed with them.
Talking about
That's
80,
what
8
it's the
people
time frame that she was messing with. She was messing with everybody.
Tina trying to make it seem like she got every 10 years she just go for no. Tina, come on, man.
Every 10 minutes. Guess what? She like the boys in the band. She know when they come to town.
8 and 80 years, Tina. If she out here, she out here. It's all right. I respect it. She, you know.
Not they got her cup size. They got everything on this. What is this? They got her waist, hips, all of that. I mean, this is the John Voight art I'm talking about. Look at, hold up. I got it. All right. Look at the, and then look at the times. Do you remember?
Look at the time.
Just look at the time frames. Look, she messed with John Voight for 2005, 2006, 84 to 2000, 1980 to 83, 1977 to 94, 77 to 79, 76. She was putting Michael on. She was look, 70, overlap. 77. It's a lot of 60 to 70, 63 to 70. She couldn't mess with him then. Eddie Kendricks, but that, you know, that's not on there. Michael Bloomberg, John Taylor, Smokey Robinson. Yeah, mayor. This woman was Tina. She was messing with the mayor. She was messing with the mayor. She was messing with Warren Beatty. She was messing with Dick Tracy.
Dick
Tracy? Wasn't the only. She was messing with Dick Tracy and Ryan O'Neal. I'm just saying, she was doing a lot for these overlaps in the 70s. No, she was the opposite. Stop it. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. They said she was flirtatious with everybody. Yeah. She wasn't pimping. She was trying to get on. She liked the boys in the band, Tina. The boys in the band. When you mess with Gene Simmons from Kiss, you're not being pimped out. You chose to do that.
So you chose
That's a choice. That's a choice. She was never going to be broke. Never. And Michael was giving her money at that time, too. Just think, you giving a woman money that's sleeping with everybody. You put a shrine up to a woman and keep teasing you. She'll give you a little taste of the cookie, but she won't give you the cookie. Let me go do it. And then you do it, and I'm doing a reaction video to the detail on Diana Ross. I'm a counter your counter.
I'm a counter your counter.
Yeah, she always had her lips on somebody. Micah 77. She had her mouth on somebody.
Yeah, don't she got a kid by Barry Gordy?
I think so. Not the superhead of the 60s.
Wow. Now I didn't say that, Tina. I didn't say that. That's funny.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the time that she was at his house, at his condo in New York, when they was doing the Wiz? Yeah. She was easing on down that road, all right. Nom. She was giving the man the nummies. You know what I'm saying? Let me do a little something for you. Then because, hey, wait a minute. I don't know if you've seen this Blue, but there's a video of Michael Jackson at like 10, 11 years old, looking at a Playboy that's on the table. He snatches out the centerfold, but forgot he was on camera and tried to put it back. Yeah, she was the original city girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was original. She was the Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Try to blame Clay. Now you was out here humping. Don't try to settle down with me now. You know what I'm saying? When you was out here humping.
Happen.
Yeah, she was easing on down the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's why she came back was mad it was a snowstorm because she couldn't find the streets. And she was used to. But as soon as she got the eyes, she was right in her spot. That's why them puppy leaves came. Because she knew what it was time for. Micah didn't know what time it was,
Micah.
but Diana sure knew what time it was when the puppy seeds came. Yeah. That's why she couldn't look. She couldn't
Michael
wait
said-
for the color to turn.
What Mike said about Diana? She had my nose wide open.
Wide open with the puppy seeds, son.
Wide
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, she was easing on down the street. We knew what was going on, Diana. We knew. We couldn't prove it at the time, but we got the evidence now. You dirty.
You're dirty.
You dirty. My man made a whole diss track to a woman. This is before Drake. Just think about this. This man made a whole diss track to one of the most popular singers of all time. Think about that. This is how popular, and everybody was on Micah's side.
Micah.
It was on Micah's side. That's why now I understand why the man got one surgery and had touch-ups for the rest of his life. His nose was so wide open, was so big, he had to slim it down. She had to slim it. He had to slim it down because she had his nose so wide open, he had to cut some of it down. I'm not letting you in my nose, Diana. You're dirty.
Not letting you in my nose. Stay away from my nose.
I understand, Mike. When we going through, sometimes we have to make changes. That's why he resonated with Man in the Mirror. I gotta change my ways. I cannot have my nose this wide open for this woman. I gotta make a change. And what did he do? He made a change. So, just saying.
Salute to Diana, man. Salute to her. She
She
had
made one of the.
she had a time. She lived her life. I'll tell you that. She lived her
And
life.
because of her influences, we has one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs of all time. He did make a change. You didn't see his chin and his nose. He had to get a touch up. For one, Tina, he had one surgery. The rest of these are touch ups. You got to come back for a touch up here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like touch up paint. It's like touch up paint.
That's all.
Yeah, just maintenance. You know what I'm saying?
Maintenance.
So
That's it. Diana Ross got a daughter named Chudney. Chudney. What kind of name is that?
Yeah, this black daughter is oldest daughter by Berry Gordy.
Her name is Rhonda. Rhonda Ross Kendrick.
Oh, okay. He did kick Lisa Marie out for Diana.
Yeah.
You know when that old thing, hey, let's be real. When you in love, that old thing come around, man, feelings, it get involved. And you can't help your feelings. I know an old thing that might have me in my feelings, but I rebuke the devil. They come around. And then she filed for divorce. He got with Debbie Rowe and was like, have my kids. She was like, all right. Now, whether you think they his or not, don't matter. They his. They call him daddy, and I'm cool with that. You know what the Jacksons A did is a paternity test. Is all I'm. And Michael's so rich. Just think about it. Debbie, I got you. Just have my kids. No matter how they come out, have my kid. And that ain't gonna like Paris look just like Debbie Rowe. God, dog. You're like a beautiful version of Debbie Rowe. She looked just like Debbie Rowe. I'm like, God, dog. You would have had Micah kids. Stop, Tina. Tina, stop it. Micah, if you would have shut up and signed the NDA, you would have had Micah babies. Stop it. Stop it, Tina. You would have had Micah babies.
Yeah.
You know you would. You know you would. You would have had Micah babies. You would have had little Prince in Paris. You better cut it out.
Walking around with a little blanket, hanging him over the back.
With the black thing over his head. Ah, hear my kid. And Tina be like, now come on, Michael. Michael, you can't do that. It's my kids. I paid you handsomely for these kids, and leave me alone. Yeah, that video of Michael getting upset. He trying to read to his kids, they ain't paying no attention. He just shut the book. I'm sick of this shit. That's when I knew he was a black parent. That's when I knew he was a black parent. Jackie was slick fine. I would have straight would have been him or more. You would have body roll right in the Marlon. Girl, I want your body. I want your body. And so if Jackie would have came to you, Tina had my kids, you would have been like, I want your body.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we are past the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
Blue the first time Blue was yawning, I'm not yawning.
I know, huh? Trying to wrap up. I'm really more so
Yeah,
hungry than anything.
Yeah, I had a big thing of coffee. That's why I'm so hyped. As I knew I was gonna be on here for a while, I had a big thing of coffee. So nah, hold up, let's be real. Jackie would have got you shot in the leg, Tina. Only one that would have been safe is Marlon. Randy got shot by Tina Turner. Michael would have paid you handsomely. Jermaine would have had a baby by your cousin. So he would have had a baby by you and your cousin.
Yeah.
You can't trust it. Marlon would have been the safest bet.
You can't trust Jermaine. You can't trust Jermaine.
You can't trust Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? Jackie was out here trying to get some Paul Abdul. You would have got shot, Tina. For Paul Abdul. So you died. You glad you was born in the area you was. You would have died with a bullet.
But that's crazy though, because I guess that all makes sense. Paul Abdul Jackie got hit with the car. That's why he was on the tour late. Yeah.
That's why he came lipping in on the tour, looking at Marlon body roll like, whoo, I came.
Because that would have been during Rhythm Nation time.
What, when he got ran over by the car?
No, the Paula Abdul situation.
No, that was 83 when she was still a Laker girl. She's the one who coordinated torture for the on the Victory album, the coordination for it. For that video, Paula Abdul. I'm trying to tell you, Detail got all the details. They got
because I was thinking, because I'm like, shit, Paula Abdul was the rhythm.
She was a Laker.
She was a Laker girl.
Yeah,
but she also
was still a Laker girl. This is when she was still a Laker girl.
Okay, because she went on tour with Janet. That's how her career popped off, being a singer.
Yeah, because she went on. She was the coordinator for Rhythm Nation.
Yeah,
the dance coordinator. But yeah, it all started with Jackie having an affair. Because what they said was Jackie's wife snatched her out the car. You know what I'm saying? And then forgot the car was in park and it ran Jackie off. That's what happened. It broke his leg.
I got ran over before.
Yeah, shout out to Jackie and Catherine because they celebrating their birthday. So yeah.
I understand. When the car comes, you have to jump. You got to time it though. You got to jump. Gotta jump.
First of all, don't get caught with the girl in the car.
That too, but you gotta jump. You gotta jump.
Hey, if you're in the situation, dive. Don't jump. Dive like on them old 80s action.
Say dive. You gotta know. You gotta pull an Action Jackson and just flip over the car. That's what you gotta do.
Oh yes, I did. I was watching that earlier today. Black Bleach. I was watching that earlier today. Yeah, I've been watching the hell out of them. The details was so yeah. Yeah, she wasn't playing with Jackie, boy. She was not playing with Jackie. Jermaine scandalous. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Only person that you're safe with is Randy and Marlon. Mm-hmm. Good luck, Tina. You got this. I'm rooting for you. All right, y'all know what the time is. I think we didn't got to the end. I need to cook my chicken too. You know where we at.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
Yeah, we've been on here. We done talked about everything under the sun. Yeah, Tina did shoot Randy, yeah. Yeah, he broke into the house. She shot him. All right, Tina, you only got Marlon. You only got body roll.
You only got Marlon. That's it.
All right, let's get up out of here, man. What do you got coming up, man?
Blues news tomorrow, man. Hopefully it is some news to talk about. If not, I'm gonna come up with something dope.
I'm about to say it's kind of been slow. I ain't gonna lie.
Real slow.
It's been slow. So
it's only so much Mike content. I mean, I can keep doing it, but
I mean, technically, there's a lot of content on Mike right now that you could do. So I take my chance with Marlon. Ooh, Hey, you already know he can roll his hips. So
he got you.
And he's funny. And I forgot how funny he was. I remember that the reality show. He is funny. So you got a good one. You got a good one with that one. But yeah, I mean, there's only so much Mike content, but if there's reactions or something like that, hey man, it's out there if you want to, dive in there. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow.
To me, Prince is he's been sitting down and doing a lot of these interviews, talk about Mike, his dad, and everything like that. So I don't know, I might react to some of his stuff, but Tina say she's gay.
Yeah, she is. She's really gay.
Yeah.
So
but this would have been like back then though, Tina.
when they had some real money. He would have been like, Michael, let me borrow something real quick. I got something I gotta do. Let me hold something. I got you on the victory tour. Just let me hold. I got you on the victory tour. When my single body comes out, I got you.
Go get it from Reby.
Yeah, while she been doing the centipede dance. That's who was fine, boy. Reby was fine, boy. God, dog, Reby was fine. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got, man. What you got? What you got?
I don't know what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow because there hasn't been really any news. It would have been, it's not a lot of news right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I got to see what happens tomorrow. It might be some stuff tomorrow. So I don't know, but we'll see. Not in the closet. Been in Marlon cheating with Janet. Get out of here. Yeah, you would have had Latoya would have came down. It's me. Hi.
I like your nose.
I really hate. Oh man. Oh, I would say go watch the detail on Latoya Jackson. That's the saddest story I've heard. Good God, I did not know she went through all of that. That is a sad, very, very, very sad. So I felt bad for her. So yeah, go check that one out. But whatever I got, y'all see it tomorrow, man. I'll make a thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll make a thumbnail. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Did you watch that Hulk Hogan doc on Netflix?
Man, I ain't watching nothing Hulk Hogan related. I always say me and my partner that I work with, Jeff Piper. Shout out to my boy Jeff. I said Hulk Hogan as a wrestling character, one of the greatest people on earth. He's still Cherry Bollea or whatever. I can't get past that. I can't get past that.
I'm with you.
I can't get past that. And it's just for what he did to other wrestlers and being a racist, man, hell no. No.
A stone too far to throw, huh? I feel you.
I get God judge, I don't.
Hula Gang, I'll probably be helping a friend of mine film some micro dramas, man. I think those verticals, I think they're the way of the future as far as
talked about that too.
Yeah. Small content creators, especially if you're dibbling and dabbling in like directing or acting and stuff like that. I think micro dramas is the way to go, man.
I actually got told with Powerless, if I do, which I'm gonna do Powerless to Beginners. That's what I wanted to say too. So I'm gonna do Powerless to Beginners. But what I'm gonna do is I was gonna shoot, and I was gonna tell all y'all this. I'm gonna shoot about 40 to 50 minutes of content and drop them as episodes every 10 minutes. It'll be a new episode. So you gotta
the micro dramas be getting me, man. They like the new soap operas, and I'll be right there just eating that shit up.
The one with whatchamacallit? From Seller Got a Groove Back. What's his face?
That's the one Issa Rae did.
Tay Diggs.
Issa Rae did all that.
She did that?
Yeah, I want to say
Yeah,
that was
it's
Easter
like
egg.
it can do get you hooked.
Yeah,
And it just
yeah.
pauses. It just goes to it just kind of stops, and then you gotta watch another
Mhm.
one. And then it pauses, gotta watch it. I'm like, you know, and it might
Seen
be it might be
Man, them things, could they be so cheesy with it? I think that's what be getting me. See, Dre watching the good put together ones. I watch them cheesy.
the Kung Fu ones.
It'd be something like that, or it'd be the guy who went off the war. His lady cheated on him. He came back to get his lady and found out
it'd be
the
like
lady is
super
not with
cheesy.
the. Yeah, it'd be super cheesy.
Yeah, it'd be
man.
super cheap. Now y'all can say anything. My little film is as low budget as it could possibly get, but it ain't cheesy. Now, one thing
cheesy.
you can say,
But I think
it
the
ain't
cheese
cheesy.
works for it. It being cheesy makes it work to me.
Yeah.
And then they be always just be thinking of, is that him? It can't be him. Where did he get all that money from?
yeah. I did see that. I'm like, this is stupid. It is so over the top acting.
Yeah,
God, the actor in me just cringes, like, oh. But I get it. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing. You know, dropping them into episodes. So that way I got enough content where I could you know what I'm saying? You watch, you know, Powerless Beginners 5 episodes, you know what I'm saying, in 5 weeks. So you got to come back next week to see a new episode. You know what I'm saying? So it gives us some legs. It then gives you something to, you know, to kind of hold on to. And then if they want more content, then, you know, Powerless becomes a brand. You know what I'm saying? And then we could do more content, more short form content. You know what I'm saying? Just the life of Nico. You know what I'm saying? Just the life of Nico. You know what I mean? So, but then do it at least, you know, make sure it's edited and done well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. So cool.
That should work. I love him, man. I love him.
So yeah. All right, let's get up out of here, man. We did a little over 3 hours and 34 minutes, man. So we will most definitely be back with you on. I'll be back with you on tomorrow. Blue will be back with you with Blues News. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that y'all got your notifications on to make sure. Don't forget an episode. But again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and put it in the comment section. What part of Ernie don't you like? Put it in the comment section below. Put it in the comment section below. Let us know what you feel about it. Will the last one be called Powerful? I don't know, but we'll see. But again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever miss one of our videos again. Until next time, we're going to holler at you guys later. Peace and Vabar. Y'all take it easy, man. What is it? Pond Dwellers?
Pond Dwellers.
Don't
be a pond dweller.
Don't be a pond dweller.